And good evening, folks. This is the But Peep This podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want. That is J.E.'s, that is Melody. I am Lionel. We got other people coming later on, but CP time is a bitch. Before you go any further, you need to pause this video and you need to scroll down and you need to hit subscribe, you need to hit like, and then when you're done, leave a comment. We prefer good comments, but if you got something bad to say it with your motherfucking chest. Now, follow the Facebook page, follow the Instagram, follow TikTok. Whenever I decide to make it, we talk about what we want, we do what we want. I don't know what you want from me. Just like put your headphones on and listen, motherfucker. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, you guys can see that Sean is not here. He tried to fight a grizzly bear for $5,000, and he's also sitting down at a dinner with Jay-Z that he turned down $5 million for.
You old for that, man.
Now, we really hope Sean is getting some good, insightful information that's worth $5 million. Now, let's we haven't done unpopular opinions in a while, so we're gonna let Melody. She gonna kick the show off with an unpopular opinion, and we're gonna get into a little J.E.'s music later on today, and then whatever the fuck else we want to talk about. So, Melody, the floor is yours.
God damn, just put me on the spotlight like that. Okay, so we were discussing this earlier, but Lionel said we gotta save it till we start the show. Okay, here's my unpopular opinion. Not everybody wants to be a business owner. And not only that, just because you have a hobby does not mean it needs to be monetized. I was, we were discussing right before we got started, how different black millionaires, excuse me, let me backtrack real quick. We first talked about the discussion of Deion Sanders and backtrack again. Jay was talking about how he's getting ready to release some new music and how he has a big project coming up, and he said he's for people willing to listen to his projects. I'm sorry, y'all. He said that he'll tell people to donate whatever, and y'all know me with the jokes. I said the words of Dr. Umar. I said donations, gifts, and then we all started talking shit and busting out laughing and all that and whatnot.
Your pardon?
So that was me on me. So then Jay started speaking even more, and then he got onto the topic of how Dr. Umar was on Breakfast Club with Charlemagne and spoke about Deion Sanders and everything and whatnot. So we get into that, and then it rolls into the topic of Black millionaires. Like I think you said Charles Barkley donated to one HBCU. I can't remember off the top of my head which one. And then it got to the topic of Deion Sanders and everything and whatnot. So what I mentioned how I could see his face, but his names would come to me. In 2019, this Black billionaire, if somebody were to say his name, I'd say that's it, but I can see his face right now. For the graduating class of 2019 at Morehouse, it was this Black billionaire, and he had promised to pay off the entire class's student loan debt. Then Jay brought up, Jay, what was her name? Did you say it was Pinky? I think that's what it was. I think it was Pinky. I can't remember.
Yeah, that is her, the owner of Slutty Vegan.
Slutty Vegan, that's right. Yes, she's the owner of Slutty Vegan. She went to which HBCU was it? I can't remember. Clark Atlanta, that's right. Yeah, she went to Clark Atlanta, and she gave the entire graduating class an LLC. Now, every state is different when it comes to starting up an LLC. In the state of Georgia, I think it's $25 to start an LLC. So then I made the comment how LLC Twitter works my entire fucking nerves, because if you sneeze or breathe, like I say this jokingly, but if you sneeze too hard or breathe too hard, folks want you to start a business. And I was saying how I get so annoyed when LLC Twitter wants to tell people, start a business and everything and whatnot. We hear it all the time. Look, there's nothing wrong with creating, generational wealth. No, if that's what you want to do for your family or your community, go for it. It's just, I'll use myself as an example in this situation. Okay. Anybody who knows me knows I like to do, makeup and everything and whatnot. I've had people tell me, Mel, why don't you just start a business? So you're collecting deposits and everything and whatnot. And I can't tell them my real answer. This is what I really want to say. First of all, I enjoy doing makeup as a hobby. That's just me. It's just something to help, get my mind away from, the office life, at being an administrator and everything and whatnot. The main reason why I don't want, actually, the two main reasons why I don't want to own a business is because, one, I believe that if you are going to own a business, that is a gift and a calling, and not everybody has a gift or calling. I will openly admit that I don't have it. Now, I strongly support people that have it. If you got it, go for it. I don't have it, and that's okay. Another main reason is because my thing is, I already contribute enough to capitalism. Why the fuck would I want to contribute more?
Hey, yo, check this out. Check this out. This is gonna be our first disclaimer.
Okay.
So, we at the But Peep This podcast do not are not saying that you shouldn't go start an LLC.
Please.
Our saying is we don't want to fucking hear about it.
Real shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I left my damn water. Y'all forgive me. I'm walking back into Barnes & Noble. I left my water bottle. I'm listening.
Yeah.
I left my damn water bottle.
Go get your water bottle.
Y'all forgive me.
While you walking to get your water bottle, the time it take you to walk in Barnes & Noble, you really need to be starting that LLC.
Boy, if you
that's what you need to be doing. Because you out here walking already, you might as well be getting paid to walk. And then you can have a kid, and then you put that kid on that payroll, and then that kid, that's a tax write-off, and then that kid getting paid, right? And then put your house in a trust under the LLC. And
y'all,
lose all control.
They look at me go crazy, y'all.
So yeah, and why are you eating bacon and eggs for breakfast? You need to have an LLC on how to cook breakfast. And see, that's what's wrong with black folks today. We just squander our talent.
But see, while you eating that bacon and eggs, that B&E, you could be setting up yourself an Airbnb with your LLC.
Right. And with that Airbnb,
y'all gotta stop.
That's a steady passive income, right? But see, I like to get my money out the mud anyway. But hey, Jay, check this out, Jay. They ain't ready for that conversation.
They ain't ready for that.
Rewind this and listen to this again.
Oh my God.
Type it out, read it, then read it again.
Read it twice. I really need to be out here starting.
Stay woke though. Stay woke though.
Keep the third eye. Oh, my third eye is the NFL logo.
But see, it's okay if you got that NFL skill there. You know why? Because you're not fucking lying. That's what
not
it is.
Fucking lying.
That's what it is. See,
you take nothing for losses.
Yeah, we don't like sheeple. Yeah, sheeple.
It's all about game.
I understand what you putting out.
Yo, my head hurts.
You know what's so crazy? There was a whole character on Living Color like that all them niggas sound like that. It was a whole character. Damon Wayne's character of the woke dude in the jail talking for this, that guy is the blueprint to all these
Yes,
niggas.
he is. Yes, he is.
All the shit we just talked, I guarantee if I made a Facebook post and made it public, it'd get 100 likes.
It would.
We'll be moving up.
It would.
We'll be moving up. We're moving up.
It would.
You know what's a piece of weird history about that? The term when people say I and they use the EYE or the I emoji or the word overstand or even woke, there was somebody who made that popular. And it's a black dude by the name of Dwight York. And Dwight York this nigga ran a cult for like through the 70s into the early 2000s that started in New York and came down to Georgia after they ran them out of New York. And on these grounds in Georgia, they literally built pyramids. And it's called Tamaray or something like that. When they finally arrested Mr. York for a bunch of shit, amongst which was a lot of pedophile stuff.
Oh my goodness.
The government took that land and they left the pyramids there. Just to show you that we ain't really care about none of that. We just want to continue to show you that we don't like you. And honestly, I ain't mad at it. But get this, that cult still has followers who believe in Dwight York's innocence. And
oh, Melody, Robert Smith.
Robert Smith.
That's the name of the billionaire.
That's his name, Robert Smith. Thank you. That's his name. That's his name.
Also, some house cleaning real quick.
His money is in like cybersecurity and stuff, something like that, right?
Excuse me.
Your microphone is.
Yeah, your mic's kind of.
Also, JE's a couple of episodes, like not even maybe like the first episode you were on, we were trying to figure out what the British calls biscuits, and we said it was crumpets. It's actually a scone.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking like.
The British call biscuits scones.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That shit has been eating me up for like 6 months.
Oh no! You're saying when they say biscuits, they're talking about scones. Okay.
Yes, we say biscuits.
Yeah,
it's a scone in England. Okay.
Oh,
that
wow.
shit has been eating me alive for 6 months.
So, but see, there was another thing I'm still not completely sure on is the fish and chips. I don't know what the chips
fish
are
and
because
chips
they're not
is
our chips.
No, chips are fries. It's fries.
Chips are just fries.
Okay, gotcha.
They are, but they are technically a chip is more like a steak fry.
It's
bland.
Like
okay, I got you.
It's a steak fry,
essentially.
No, I went back home. This was probably 15 years ago. When I was living in Michigan, there was this. I don't know if it's still there, but there was a restaurant back home called Fish and Chips. And one of my relatives said, "Hey, let's go there." And I was a kid at the time. I was like, "Okay, let's check it out." We ate there, and the food was just greasy. It had no taste.
Where was this again?
It's this is back home in my hometown in East Lansing, Michigan.
Michigan.
There was
don't do Michigan like that, man.
Michigan.
I don't know if the restaurant is still there. I have to look at it. But there was a restaurant called Fish and Chips, and one of my relatives was just curious. They said, "Hey, let's go there." And I remember I got like some fried fish and chip fries, if you will. And the food was bland. And I tell people, British food is bland.
Yo,
they ain't got no garlic powder over there, no seasoning salt across the pan.
Let me tell you something. Somebody said, summarize world history in one sentence. I said, okay. White people conquered the entire world for seasonings and spices and then end up hating them. That's literally world history in one sentence.
Yo, look, just recently, somebody, and being that we're all kind of, we pay attention to TikTok. I know one of y'all probably seen this. There is a kind of popular content creator, and she's British, but I think her religion is like Islam or something of that nature.
Yeah, they're Muslims are very like.
No, but she look all up until this point, she was super cool. Part of this story is funny, the other part is real fucked up. So for a while there, remember America was like laughing at the fact that the Queen died. We didn't give a fuck about that.
Still
along
don't. Go
with
ahead.
England, along with Ireland and a bunch of other countries, right?
For
So
the food seasoning diasporas. Go ahead.
and right, so a bunch of British people started getting their feelings about that, and
I
it
don't know
just
why.
continued to where somebody said, "Yo, people in England really eat beans on toast." And
Yeah,
then a bunch of British people were showing what looked like baked beans on toast and tearing that shit up. So
that's
it
gas
sounds
first
gross.
thing in the
Don't do
morning.
that.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
so
hey, here we go. Go
so a
ahead, Jay.
bunch of wait, look, a bunch of Americans started bagging on that, joking on that, right? This content creator up until this point had a bunch of positive stuff, a bunch of laughing stuff. And she said something about yeah, we like beans on toast, ha ha ha. You know what else we like? We like our kids going to school without getting shot. It was like,
God damn.
God
whoa.
damn.
God damn.
Hey,
I
we
should
were
not
just
be laughing at
playing.
that.
I was
I
like,
should
wait
not
a
be
minute.
laughing at that. I should
Who the
not be
hell pulled these guns out? What are you
God
doing?
damn. I should not
Yo,
be laughing at that.
they made that lady apologize like what felt like 10 times. She took videos down, all of that. She was crying, talking about people was threatening her or something. And the only thing I could think was like, yo, at this point, I gives no fuck about your tears because you took jokes about beans on toast,
Yeah.
kids being shot. Come on, yo. Nah,
Yeah.
nah,
I don't
I
feel
don't care
sorry
about
for
your
her
Okay.
feelings
either.
right now.
So
Don't care about
here
your
we
feelings right
go.
now, homie.
The first But Peep This confession.
Okay.
I have had beans on toast.
You
How
had
was
what,
it? What?
Yes.
sir? Why
Motherfucker,
are
you
you
had what?
eating? Why are
Have
you eating
had
beans on toast in America?
Boston.
It does not sound good. Okay, I get it now. Keisha sitting right here. This is a Francis Marion thing, obviously, because she
What?
said it
Hold
sounds
up.
good.
Hold up.
Keisha.
So
Listen. First of all, I just want to say for the record, Francis had a sweater, a class sweater that came out in like '05, '04, '05, maybe '06, and it had our school logo on it, and on the bottom it said, "Bet you can't do it like us." Nope. Hatch could never. All right.
Francis, wait a
So
minute, because I got a better story. Francis, apparently y'all had a sweater around '05, '04, '05, and it had your logo on it, and at the bottom it said, "Bet you can't do it like this. Bet you can't do it like us." No. Do you remember this?
yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Right? You got to remember one thing about Keisha. Even though she went to that school, even when we go to Marion, Keisha don't know certain things in Marion. So I don't know.
Wasn't
So
Keisha in the band?
Keisha was in the whole ass band in two different
It was
positions
the
at one
band was the
point in
one
her
selling
life.
the one selling the shits. She remember. I
Multiple.
know she remember.
She has to remember.
I think you just like projecting what
Bro,
you think into the
this
mic.
is somebody who wore their shirt from an elementary school, well, for a junior high, a shirt from a junior high graduation, well into when I met her, was
Bro,
still wearing it. Still
Hey,
wearing it. I
Keisha.
don't get it.
yeah,
But you know
Keisha,
what?
we you don't have to take this abuse from
No,
him.
no. You know what? I will not take Francis Marion RC Hatch somewhere around 2002, 2003. The battle of the bands was always a thing. We we 1 year. I don't want to hear that because because it was
Y'all
major.
never
Because
won that. Y'all never
yo,
won that.
yo, Melody, check this out.
Okay.
This is the time that we unequivocally won.
N-
So
Never.
we do our whole routine on the field. Anytime black bands do their first routine, they come on. Everything is cool. You want to see what they're making. Everything cool. But then you get set after that concert formation where the dance line performs. The band move into what is usually block band to get ready for like the shit about to go down. It's about to be live. We get to that position. We don't do anything. We start marching off the field, right? And that's when we're marching off the field, Francis Marion had already performed. So that band is sitting right there. They're able to see us like from here. So they get up. Everybody getting up there, putting their instruments on and stuff, getting ready to go back across the field. As soon as we get close enough to them, we stop and run back on the field. And as soon as we run back on the field, we hit Michael Jackson Thriller, bam, loud in their face, super loud. It was as loud as it has ever been. And not just that, we did the whole Thriller performance.
Oh
Killed them,
wow.
knocked them out.
All 12
Knocked
of
them out.
y'all.
Oh, don't do that. You know that band was massive. Don't do that. You know we had a
All
massive band.
12 of y'all.
Don't do that. No,
Please stop the cap. Stop the cap.
no, I don't remember the exact year. But no, you Francis and Hash Band were around the same size. I was playing too, but we were pretty much around the same size for the
Sousaphone. You're
time.
playing
So
sousaphone.
yes, yes.
Sousaphone.
So I had about 6 people in my section, and that's a lot for high school at a time.
That's half the
Francis had
band
about
right there.
6.
Yeah, so yes, that's a lot.
Francis had about 6. We both had about close about 20 trumpets,
Right.
about maybe 6 or between 6 and 8 trombones, around 4 bass drums, 2 quads, around maybe 5 snares. So yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with that. But one other time we got y'all. One other time, Eminem's um what was it? Cleaning out my closet when that
Yeah.
song came out. One time we were getting ready to finish our halftime show, and this is how extra we took this shit. We're getting ready to finish the halftime show, and ahead of time we called earlier that day the guy who run a funeral home here, and he rolled out a casket, opened the casket with a skeleton in it with a Francis Marion T-shirt on it. I said, "Hey, yo,
Damn.
game over. Stop it. It's done.
How did
Stop
y'all
it."
Damn.
sound? Y'all got a casket. That don't mean y'all
Oh,
win Battle of the Band.
oh,
I can't even, bro. I
you
can't even
no
remember
no
the last
no.
time Hatch had a better
You
band.
no. You want to know how I can tell you how we sounded? 2000. I remember this was specifically 2003. Birmingham Battle of the Bands winner. RC Hatch. Yes, it happened.
That was like one time,
Francis
right?
never got that
I
accolade.
tell you what, Melody.
Never got it. Never got it. Never got it.
Oh,
And
Lord.
and my last year there, because I had spent like my whole high school career in the band. So my last year there, I was drum major. Homecoming. Keisha remember this one since she tried to act like she don't remember the other one. Homecoming. The like everything set. The band wasn't what it had been in previous years. I can admit that. Francis wasn't either. We're all going down here. But what, hey, lady, cut it out. Look, but you remember it was dope though. So look, but we was trying to find what is our big point for this show because we didn't have one. It was just a regular show. And we remember earlier that day we had a parade, of course. It was I don't know why we was playing Francis for our homecoming. That never really happens. I don't understand why they do that. So in
That
these homecoming
because
parades,
I don't know.
I don't know why they was doing that. In these homecoming parades, at the end is always like 10, 12 people on horses for whatever random ass reason. I have no idea why that happens every year. But this year somebody had a carriage. Instead of me dressing up in a regular band uniform, all white tux, hat and all, everything down. I come on the field in a horse and carriage, riding across the field wide open. I step out, crowd go bananas. Show over.
What kind
Show
of
over.
Little House on the Prairie shit is that?
Hey,
Motherfucker
it
said,
was dope. It was dope. Hey, and you know
Fucking
what? You know
2000s,
what?
the decade of
You know what?
technology, technological
You know
revolution,
what?
and you bring your
You
ass
got a
on the field
point.
of fucking horse and carriage. And you
You
knew the
got a
nigga who
point.
had the horse too, didn't you? You knew the
he
nigga who
did.
provided the
He
horse.
did.
You
You
know
knew
what's
him
crazy?
did.
You know
personally.
what's crazy? I didn't know the nigga who had the horse, but I know the nigga who had the carriage.
Of course you did. Of course is this. Hey Earl,
That
who
little
the
house,
fuck is Earl?
look, that little house on the prairie point is a good one because when I stepped off the carriage, I had to dodge shit. I had to literally dodge shit. That
I
the horse
bet you
just-
I
did.
can imagine.
But yo, this the only thing I can say about this because we'll never be able to explain it clearly is you just had to be there. You chose to be there.
Listen,
Them shows was live.
I don't understand what I don't understand why you think Hatchers was like all this with the band. It literally, y'all literally was poo poo.
I'm just telling you what 2003 Birmingham Battle of the Band said.
I was in the
Anyway.
second grade, 2003. So
Beans
Really,
on
you had to
toast.
do that. Why do you and Keisha keep doing that when I call out years? Y'all like to talk about where y'all were. Like that's so rude. Like
what year were you talking about?
He was talking about 2003.
What do you mean before y'all time? It's not like y'all wasn't here.
I was in fucking
I don't need to hear that.
G-Tub's third grade class.
I don't need to hear any of that. I am not accepting.
Okay, so all right, back on topic. So
negative energy.
Because you hate you started this barbecue business. This is what you do.
Hold on. Now y'all motherfuckers have made me hungry. So Lionel, back to the beans and toast.
Okay.
Back to the motherfucking beans and toast. Having gas at like goddamn 8 o'clock in the morning and some shit. Let's get back to janking your ass on that.
Okay. Yeah. At least let me tell you about why.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
I had beans on toast. Okay.
Okay.
So I was
and go ahead and explain it, but I know good and well you did not drop a YouTube link of Francis Ben. You know what?
I did that for melody. So as soon as you find something to compare to that year, you try y'all.
No, look, I don't think I can, honestly. And one of the clips I would like to see though is the clips when Francis and Hatch joined and how big and powerful we were then. Like that was some shit.
I'm gonna tell you this, and then I'm gonna move on. In 2010, 2011, they threatened to like combine the high schools. Bro,
I remember that.
I was so ready for that.
You know what? This generation would be, and around your generation would have been. I don't know why everybody had a problem with that.
Bro, just think about state championship in basketball every year. Give it here. Hand it here.
Easy.
Hand it here.
Easy.
Best band, best football team. We look good. We sound good. We smell. Man, Perry County High School would have been lit. I'm gonna tell you
that was a loss. That was a lost opportunity. But yeah, go ahead and tell
shame on y'all, Perry County School District, for not letting us shine.
Tell us why you were sadly eating beans on toast.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
I was in the Boston area.
Already makes sense.
Doing a job, right? I'm a project manager. 60% of my job is making sure that client keep writing them checks.
True.
So I gotta do a good job on like the service part of it. We provide, transportation, disposal, and then the guys who are like paying for my service have to like me. Because if they like me, I can get them to do stuff that only benefits me or us financially, and they'll be okay with it.
Spoken like a contract specialist. Go ahead.
So, for example, we were about to tell this one client that we were shutting them off because they didn't pay us. And I'm talking about like $350,000, $400,000. Like they owe us money. And a percent of that's my bonus. So like y'all need to stop playing.
Yeah.
So my job that day was to go to breakfast with the client and as my boss would say, take the panties off.
That's tasteful.
Very. I like to say check his temperature.
I prefer the other one.
Yeah, I like the other one.
Like, yeah.
So we go to breakfast, and it was this little dive in Woburn, Massachusetts, Woburn, just north of Wester. which is spelled Worcester. It's spelled Worcester, but in Mass, it's pronounced Wester. Okay, if you ever go to Massachusetts, it's Wester. Okay, so I don't particularly like this client. I think he's an ass and he doesn't know what he's doing. So I didn't really want to have breakfast with him. So it's me and the sales guy who's from that area. And we go and we sit down and they're like, oh, you got to try beans on toast. You got to try beans on toast. Okay. So it was Texas toast, big ass piece of Texas toast. And it was like baked beans with like extra brown sugar and maple syrup. Like the shit was sweet as fuck. And the toast, it wasn't like toast. It was more like Zaxby's toast. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
Hot bread. It's not really toast.
But wait, let me ask you this. Did the bread itself have a flavor or was it just bread? Like, what's the bread kind of like?
Whatever bread you want. Whatever bread you want.
No, I'm asking. This bread that you had in this situation, did it have like any seasoning or whatever?
It had butter on it. It was just I asked for a piece of Texas toast. You had white, wheat, rye, sourdough. And I was just like, you know what? Texas toast. Let me just Texas toast. And hey Braylon, we see you, motherfucker. So I just so you know. So you take the baked beans, right? I ordered an omelet at first. My meal was an omelet and the diced potatoes. But beans and toast for the whole table. So I watched the Massachusetts niggas eat it first. So I didn't look like I didn't know how to eat it. You feel me? So they take the beans, put it on the toast, and just like take the spoon and just like mush it down. So it kind of looked like refried beans. So I got this piece of I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I don't want to eat this shit.
No, not at all. How was it?
If it was lunchtime instead of breakfast, y'all would have fucked with it heavy.
I don't know, man.
Listen, if it wasn't like omelet and baked potato, like not baked potato, omelet and home fries, if it was a couple of ribs and some macaroni and cheese, like you would have fucked with it.
Yo, you know what? I got a question to ask about food, and I think I brought it up on here before, but I don't know if Melody was here. But before I get to that, I do want to say something. My Google Maps like to remind me every once in a while where I was on this day a bunch of years ago. So it just reminded me earlier this week that I was actually in Lansing. The last time we talked about Michigan, I looked at the map. I was this goddamn close to Canada. Look, man, I don't know why I keep forgetting Michigan is like a handshake away from Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I was so close to my dream. I was right there. I was almost out.
Could have been out this motherfucker, bro.
I was almost out this motherfucker. But you know what? Another point that I realized, because I wasn't supposed to be in Michigan that day, my driving manager fucked up some stuff with the load that I was picking up and where I was supposed to go. And they sent me to Michigan. I was like, you know what? I remember Michigan just made marijuana legal.
Yeah, we did.
I did around this time. This was 2020. 2020 exactly.
Yep.
And I remember thinking, I don't smoke, but I'd be interested in trying one of the edibles. I got there too late that night, right? But when I was looking at the options, these motherfuckers really said you can order it and we would come deliver it to you. And I'm thinking, so this is legal.
Legal.
Yeah.
This is legal.
Well, y'all, when I was in
Yeah.
high school, I kid you not, when I was in high school, this is back in 2012. I remember when I was in high school, they built like 2 dispensaries near my high school, and know them, they're still there.
So they were getting ready. Oh wow.
I
Now the
would
Oh
be.
one that
yeah,
I did
oh
go
yeah,
to,
they was getting ready.
I woke up early the next day before I had to deliver the load I had, and just I made a special trip and everything. I have no idea how I got that truck and trailer with that weight in the area that I got it in, but I was in that motherfucker.
Determination.
Parked in the parked in the middle of the street and everything. Big ass flatbed truck for a full trailer of shit that I had on. I don't even remember what it was. I walked in that store, and this is at the time during COVID. So, of course, it was really regulated, like one person at a time, one person at a
Mhm.
time. These motherfuckers had on lab coats. I
They
was like,
sure
so
did.
y'all ain't even
Oh,
playing.
yeah. Oh,
Like
this
this is
legal.
Yeah, it's
this
legal. It's legal,
yo.
Oh,
legal back
this
home. It is legal,
legal.
legal. It is
They
legal, legal.
they said there's somebody back there right now, so you can sit in the wait area, you can look at our brochures, and it's like
Bro,
brochures.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
Huh?
I get my chance to
Like,
go to the bat. They was like,
bro,
when you decide, I get my chance to go to the bat. It was like, when you decide what it is that you want, you can go over to this desk and they'll give you a consultation. What consultation?
Consultation.
It's like,
Y'all taking
Mm-hmm.
insurance?
I went over there. I'm telling you, it was a dude in a lab coat and everything. He was like, all right, so what you want to do is when you get one of these, especially being that you're new to this, I did since being that you're new, you want to cut this in half. And when you cut it in half, don't be ashamed to cut another piece too. He said, because what might happen is you might think that you're here when you're not here anymore. So I was
like,
like,
what
you
was
know what? He was like,
Put that
you
on a
also want to
label,
make.
big dog.
He said you also want to make. He said you want to make sure that you're eating something nice, something solid, something that's not gonna run through you. Because if it's gonna run through you, and you got this in your system, it's gonna run through you again. So it's like, what am I doing right now?
okay?
And the
He
whole
made it
yo,
scary.
the person next to me was getting ready to leave. No, 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 no. It wasn't that. That person had already gone. The person, when I was walking out, was coming in. It was an old lady on a walker. And I'm like, I am really in this motherfucker. And she said, hey, baby. I was like, older black lady. So, the baby
Yeah.
was, hey, baby. I was like, hey, how's it going? She's like, I don't see you around here. I was like, damn, you ain't here that much? I said, nah, there's actually my truck out there. Like I'm not from around here. I was just in the area. I wanted to, come support local business and all that. She was like, oh, that's great, baby. That be sure to take care. She's like, did you get them the red ones? I was like, oh, God. I was
Big
like,
Mama gonna hook you up.
like, you know what? Let me put these tropical joints back. Give me them cherry joints up there. Let
You
me
was not
this
going to the steering wheel on the way back.
Miss Eileen, Miss Ella know what
look,
you're talking about. Let me get them red joints up there.
look, I'm telling you, this lady didn't have to wait like I had to wait. Because by the time I got back in my truck, she was already walking back down the street on that walker. This lady obviously lived in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
And
she clearly
she
did.
now I'm almost certain that a lot of the stuff she got was for medicinal reasons or
Yeah.
whatever. But to this day, that company still sends me text messages about shit.
Oh wow.
And let me I'm telling you, I
Hey,
can
big
pull up
head.
one now. What it they call Lake Effect. They just sent me a text. What is this morning? What the we are we are keeping you in the loop of what's happening at Lake Effect. It's like I told y'all I'm not from here. But you know
But they
what?
go look, they gonna give you the hookup though.
Bro,
Hey,
like a fake, you
hey,
need to see how many points you got.
look, if they can ship it to Alabama legally, I'd be with it. Well,
If it's for
no.
no purposes. Yeah, yeah.
My question about food though was all of y'all have experienced brunch before, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. My favorite
So the
thing.
drinks, and all of that, right?
Lionel, why you hating?
You won't say why you hating, bro?
Bro,
You know what? I'm not completely mad at that because I got to say this once again. I have had my fair share of strong ass drinks over the years, and I've been able to knock them all down. Bacardi 151, Jägermeister, all that shit. Why the hell did mimosas, at the times I've had brunch, mimosas take me out for the rest of the
Mimosas
day?
will put you on your ass.
I don't get it. I
They gonna
don't get
put you
it.
on your ass.
I don't understand it. What is
I'm
happening?
convinced.
And
Here's
I
why
made
I
the
don't fuck with brunch.
mimosas. I don't.
So
I made. Matter of fact, no. Wait a minute. I made them the first time because I wanted to make them look strong because I wanted to, I wanted to show off the Keisha, really.
Right,
Like,
right.
I did this nice brunch and everything. The food was good. I wanted her to get some, get some mimosas in it, all that. Keisha, the rest of the day was just a chill ass Sunday.
that's a ram for
M-
you. That's a
My rest of the
goddamn
day,
ram.
my rest of the day started on Monday. So it was
Bro, so you was out of pocket. You was out of pocket.
the next weekend. I could not accept that loss. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do this shit again. But I'm not gonna put as much in this orange juice. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. No,
I
no.
believe you was drinking straight orange juice and you told Keisha that it was a mimosa.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Here,
I don't
here's
get it.
why I don't like
So
brunch.
okay, all right. So come look. Let me know why there's another member in this club.
Okay. I don't like, okay, so I live in Indianapolis. Okay. The
Mhm.
state of Indiana, they can't cook shit, but they can make the fuck out of
Oh, yeah, Indiana can't cook shit. That's Michigan.
like
Michiganian saying that. Yeah, Indiana can't cook
I
shit.
can but breakfast I can deal with. Just no grits. Can't do it. Don't try it.
Okay.
But they
Okay.
can make the fuck out of some eggs, some bacon, and biscuits. Indiana folks from Indiana love fucking biscuits and gravy. I don't
They did.
I,
That's an Alabama thing
why do
too.
I believe
Alabamians
that?
love
fucking
love
hate
biscuits and gravy. Hate that shit.
that
Why do
shit
I believe that?
down, sir.
Hate that shit. Ugh.
Anyway,
It's like ketchup on eggs. Like who wants
Ugh.
this?
What the fuck?
No, I'm not
Ugh.
doing that. The hell
so
No.
put
you know
ketchup
what?
on
Put
eggs,
a
man?
pin in that. We coming back to that, Braylon Soto.
Which child? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which one of my kids do that? Who? Garnet. Okay.
J.E.'s, you can't whoop them
What
kids
is?
for like a ketchup now.
Hold up. I gotta
Nah,
move.
we're gonna
Yeah,
find the
I'm about to
nearest
move the
fire
car. Hold up.
station. That's what's
Yes,
gonna
get my
happen.
keys. Get my keys. My keys. Keys.
Garnet
Where are my
does not
keys?
put ketchup on eggs. You
I
are not
saw it.
telling me the truth.
If
Keys. Okay. Let me move this car real quick. Hold on one sec.
Okay, while she's moving, I'm gonna tell y'all why I hate brunch.
All right, go
For
ahead.
one, okay, so I love breakfast. Me and
Yeah.
them on Saturdays and Sundays. Hey, let's do the brunch thing. Let's go out and get something.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Folks, restaurants use brunch as an excuse to make bullshit and overcharge you for basic shit that they just threw cilantro on.
The Bluetooth on my car disconnected. I didn't hear that. Hold on one sec.
So
So your thing is, it was nothing special about it. It was just bacon, eggs, and cheese, and you felt cheated.
you put sour cream on this omelet and charge me $24.95 for it?
Wait, what? Who put sour cream on an omelet?
Actually, it's not that bad.
So you deserve the
I
24.
mean, it was, listen, for $25, you think I was gonna leave a fucking crumb?
I'm
Do
scraping.
you know me? You know me.
I'm scraping the sour cream
I'm
off.
scraping.
Okay.
Bring me a biscuit. Oh,
Okay, hold up.
Lionel.
Lionel, hold up. Can you the Bluetooth in my car while you were talking had connected, so I couldn't hear through my Bluetooth in my ear. So could you repeat that last
I
part?
will
I'm
gladly
sorry.
say it again. I hate brunch because it
Okay.
gives restaurants excuses to give you bullshit and charge you 20-30% more for it.
Okay.
Example.
Because they cilantro too. Don't
Example.
forget that part.
Wait, what Braylon say?
What'd you say, Q?
I said, don't forget the part about, and they just add cilantro to it.
And yeah, just add a little cilantro to the shit. So,
Okay. All right. Okay.
check
I
me
can
out.
get with that. Okay.
Me and Mel went to this spot, right, with one of our friends. It was real. It's like a little hole in the wall. It was real ducked off. And they had a regular menu and they had a brunch menu. Okay. Regular menu had, well, my wife don't eat like red meat, essentially.
Okay.
She only eats chicken, turkey, and bacon. I don't know how the fuck that works, but it works.
Turkey and bacon? Turkey bacon?
No. She hates turkey bacon. She likes turkey.
I don't blame her.
She likes chicken breast and she likes bacon. Those are the only 3 meats I can get her to eat.
So she'll eat turkey by herself. She'll eat bacon by herself, but she don't like turkey bacon.
No.
Turkey bacon tastes like a goddamn belt.
It tastes like shoelace.
Yeah.
Salty shoelace.
It's pretty gross.
We go to this place, right? And it was like the ultimate breakfast sandwich, right? 2 pieces of fluffy in-house baked bread, succulent bacon, eggs to your choice, lettuce, tomato, $15.95.
Impeccable.
I'm already like, oh, okay, this is one of these kind of fucking.
I was gonna say, you're looking at my face, right?
But was it impeccable?
I was about to ask.
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
So
I
was like, okay, I found something for Mel. Okay, she probably gonna get the breakfast sandwich because everything on this menu looks stupid. Okay, then they had the breakfast bowl, which was hash brown base, meat of your choice, chef's choice vegetable, egg to your liking. Okay, that bitch was $24.95.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I work hard.
Nigga,
That's what we all
I
say.
have said
That's what we all
I
say.
have said those words in my life.
Fuck it.
We all said it on payday.
Yeah,
This was not a payday. I get paid twice a month, 1st and the 15th. I'm waiting on Kendrick right now. You hear me?
damn.
So it was like in the middle. I just got paid and getting paid again, like that week before.
Yeah.
A tough week. So yeah, okay. And then our friend, she was like, let me just get the regular bowl. The regular bowl and the deluxe bowl was like $8, but it was supposed to be so much bigger, so much more, that much more. I knew I was fucked up. I knew I had fucked up when the fucking our server was literally had on a denim like overall set with the striped sweater and the Kago hat. And it's like, is this 1995 or what?
Don't be.
What am I?
That is swag.
You about to what? Where is fucking digital? Like what? Is you about to do the running man? Anyway, so I got a million questions going through my head. Okay, $8 for 2 glasses of orange juice, no refills. You know how that goes.
I need some goddamn refills. I'm paying that kind of money for it.
Little ass 8-ounce glass. So what my tab at right now?
Okay.
About $40.
Right.
They should sell you the bottle.
Yeah, they should get the whole damn bottle for that.
So I don't drink. My wife is like, she doesn't really drink either, but every now and then she like to have a taste. And our friend, she drinks. So it's like, oh, hey, mimosa package. The mimosa package was $25. Okay. For 2 people, a mimosa package is supposed to, 6 people. Okay, so 3 mimosas a piece. Okay. $25. That's not bad. Okay. Whatever. Get the package. They brought the mimosa package out. It was a bottle of champagne this fucking big.
Bitch, ain't no fucking way.
You're easily around like what, almost $65.
I was gonna say that's about $60.
We up here now, and I was like, do I really work that fucking hard? Anyway, so our food come out, and Mel, you know how you make the bread, and then the bread had the fucking holes in it.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Oh, that looks so good." Bro,
Swiss bread. Swiss bread.
Pretty much.
So you don't even get the full piece of bread.
I was gonna say, you get the full piece.
The bread was big, but it was like cratery. Thin ass piece of bacon, little ass sandwich.
Ain't no fucking
little
way.
Little head ass waitress. I was so fucking bad. They brought our food out. You want to know what the chef's choice veggies was? It was
don't say broccoli.
Don't say onions.
Don't say broccoli.
It was onions.
I knew it.
Peppers. I love onions and peppers. And
yeah, I love onions and peppers. Okay.
With some eggs. Okay, onions, peppers, tomatoes, zucchini, corn, squash.
Man, you could have went to the farmer's market and got that.
Keep that shit away from my fucking eggs.
Man.
Anyway, so she got the regular omelet. I got the deluxe omelet. The difference was literally cilantro.
Man. They on that bullshit.
Can we interest you in some cheesecake? It is 10:30 in the morning.
No.
Fuck it. Give me a piece of cheesecake.
Exactly.
Of course you get the
cheesecake. Already here. Fuck it.
Look, once the mimosas get in your system, you saying yeah to everything.
Pretty much.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
So how much was this?
Well, but you know what? I think I know why.
We tabbed out at $70 before the tip.
God
breakfast. Breakfast.
So
look,
for
I work hard. I don't work that hard. Shit.
$7.
Is there a specific brand of orange juice that y'all prefer with y'all mimosas? Because I'm trying to see something. I think I know where I messed up. What's the orange juice?
For me, I like Tropicana.
Okay.
I like Tropicana.
Jay, tell me, look me in my eyes, and tell me you didn't use no fucking bright and early.
He did.
Jay, look at me. Don't know. Look at me and tell me you did not use bright and early in your fucking mimosa.
Or simply, what's the other one? Simply something.
Lord.
Because if you use simply, I know that is a very.
I know damn well. Where Keisha at?
That's why
it was.
I got to get Keisha on this.
Where Keisha at?
It was.
I got to get Keisha on this.
She right here. It was. Look, I'll admit it was bright and early, man. And maybe look, like I said, I should have known better. Bright and early, strong as fuck. It punch you in the throat when you drink. Especially
that's because it's not orange juice, man.
That's not orange juice.
It's good. Oh no, it's not that sweet. It's good. It got a real punch of a tang to it. And I don't know. I should have known. Get a weaker orange juice.
Weaker.
If I'm doing
weaker.
It. Yeah.
Get an actual
Tropicana.
No. I'm with you. Get an actual one. Because I can acknowledge that bright and early isn't orange juice, but it's good.
Well, I can see J.E. now in the store. Yeah, I'm about to get this bright and early. I'm about to hook this shit the fuck up. He got in the car. Jay-Z was on. He was rapping this shit all the way to the fucking house. He was with some bright and early.
Oh man, look, I got 2 of them. I started making the mimosas before I started making the food. I was drinking them while cooking.
See, that's why. That's where you messed up. Nothing on your.
Yeah, that's where you fucked up.
Might be right.
But
not while I was cooking. So look, while I'm cooking, I'm also eating and drinking, and then I sit down with the final product, and everything. I got something good on the TV. I'm relaxed. It's straight. Next thing I know, my alarm going off to get up in the morning. It was that like.
Sheesh.
I ain't never heard nobody get fucked up off bright and early.
So
Ever.
Jay,
That's a first for me.
so Jay,
And it's crazy because look, like I said, I have been places where I've done the shots that they light on fire. I've done so much Bacardi 151. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't know why the hell I was taking Jägermeister shots, all of that shit, and still able to walk straight. Weak ass mimosas tore my ass up.
I'm
So,
also
Jay,
put you on your ass.
when you went to the store to get the bright and early, was this how it went? Did you go, yeah, Keisha gonna love this?
Keisha about the boy, Keisha, me and Keisha about
Look,
to fuck this
which is why I got
brunch
two.
up.
Which is why I got two, because I thought she would like it, but I knew I would love it. So I was like, you know what? I need to make sure I got enough.
How much
My-
bright and early running Uniontown? About $1.35.
Around that, yeah. Around that. Around that. I haven't had bright and early in a while because of that.
Oh
Listen.
man,
Okay,
You need Tropicana. That's what I'm telling you.
ladies and
You might be right. You might be right.
You need
You might be right.
Tropicana.
for real.
ladies and gentlemen,
Why you got
here we go.
because of the
Nah,
excitement.
fuck that. Next time I'm squeezing my own orange juice. I'm not going.
Oh
through
my
this again.
god.
I'm not
Indeed.
going through this again.
Have you or a loved one had a mimosa with bright and early orange
Oh,
juice?
wait a minute. Wait a
Did
minute.
you
Why you
forget
giving?
that?
Why you giving that disclaimer, nigga? Look, they're bringing Four Locos back as an energy drink.
Uh-uh.
Got rid of them.
Hey, hold on, I gotta get this.
Four Locos is spinning the block. They coming back.
Right
Mm.
to your
I
local
went to a
hood
party.
gas-
Nah, yeah, I went to a frat
Gotta
party
be-
when I was an undergrad, and one of my white friends, she was already drunk. She said, "Hey, Mel, here's some Four Loko." I had one sip. I said, "Man, get that shit away from me. I don't know how the fuck y'all drinking that."
Yo,
I get
I
them
Have
had
you
half.
or a
the-
loved one went to
I
Dollar
had-
General, got 2 bright and earlys to make
Yo,
mimosas with?
look,
And
look.
you thought you was doing something? Oh. We're gonna put your ass on the fucking commercial. man.
Yo, my Four Loco story. I had the fruit punch one. I got in the car because I didn't respect it. I got in the car and said, you know what? I'm gonna take a sip to see what all the fuss is about. I pull up in the yard and I can't feel my goddamn face.
I'm
You
telling
be
you.
just out here trying shit. You need to
I
stop.
said, you know what?
No,
I said,
you
you know
singing,
what?
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. I
I
love
said,
it.
I
Hey.
said, I don't know who this Four Loco is for, but the rest of it ain't
Hey,
for me.
you know what? That
So
shit
good.
may have fried your brain. That's why you went to the dollar store and got them 2 fucking bright.
But you know what?
I would have.
You know what, kid?
I wanted to
Look,
be in the store, man. I wanted to be right next to you while you was looking at the fucking in the cabinet next to the fucking in the
looked at it.
milk, and you were just like,
This is
"Damn, you
one.
know what? Keisha gonna fuck this up. Let me get 2 of these motherfuckers." And you walked through the
Look,
whole
you-
store with that confidence, man.
you know, look. You know what killed me with that Four Loco though? And I guess to extension bright and early now. When I wasn't supposed to be drinking when I was younger, and these two niggas who grew up in Marion might know what I'm talking about.
3.
We would drink some of that cheap ass liquor at them stores. Like you remember Thunderbird,
Yes.
Cisco, Wild
Yes.
Hours Rose, all that
Yes.
shit. So what the hell? Four Loco must have some type of other drug in it because we was
Aristocrat.
drinking that shit.
Let me
as
just throw that out. Aristocrat.
Hear me out. Hear me out, dude. Okay.
Excuse me. Oh.
But not
Maybe.
you go to Montgomery right now and not only get a can of Four Loco, but you can also get a Four Loco pregame that comes in a smaller bottle.
Okay, so that's it. So it's not an energy drink; it's a pregame. That's it.
It's
That's it. That's it.
Maybe
What the fuck do
Four
I need a
Loco got
pregame
bright
Four
and early.
Loco for?
It
Like that-
might have bright and early in it.
oh, how?
That nigga ain't gonna let the brain nerve shit
I'm
go.
not.
Oh god.
Listen, I might let you ride with the chitlins now because you
Nah,
gave me
he
some
ain't gonna let
much
this
better.
shit go,
You know
bro.
what?
He ain't gonna let this shit
You
go.
know what? And I ain't trying to take you, and I ain't trying to.
Am-
I ain't trying to move you off the bright and early, but I tell you another beer that used to get us though. Did y'all ever have 211s?
No.
I don't know what that is.
That's
Okay.
water. Man. That's what it is.
All right, so cool know what I'm talking about. So the 211s in Alabama to show you how you shouldn't be drinking them. The Alabama version is the weak one because
Yeah.
they can't legally sell the one that they can sell in like Georgia or something. So the one that Alabama would get the silver can, Georgia get the black can.
Yeah.
211s knock you out to
Bro.
like a different dimension.
Not only will
If
you
you
be
drinking
drunk,
that black can,
you might as well drink it in the bathroom because you gonna pee
hey, the
all
whole time.
day.
Just turn it up and go ahead and get ready for it to come out.
Oh, Jesus.
Bud Light,
Yo,
light.
look, man, I'm telling you, riding these country roads between you and your time to marry and doing a bunch of shit I wasn't supposed to be doing as a teenager. But I'm
Hey, I got one more question, and I'm gonna let you slide on the bright and early for the rest of the night. Okay.
Wait,
Go
you know
ahead.
what? Wait. Before you ask that question, are you telling me that you, country Negro, grew up in Marion, never had bright and early and
I'm not
appreciated
saying that. I'm not saying I
Okay.
never had bright and early. What I am
Okay.
saying is I never had the idea to mix that shit with alcohol.
That's
Bro,
what I was
you-
saying.
I want you to
Whenever
realize.
mimosas, you need Tropicana because the other generic weak ass orange juices they don't make it hit. I promise you, that's why you need Tropicana.
That's why Keisha went on
Right.
about her day because she drunk this and she said weak ass mimosa.
But the mimosa's good.
Steve, are you at Arby's right now?
Okay.
You said
Can
that
I
was good?
get two of the plates, please?
We about to judge the shit out of Steve.
All right, for the first plate, can I get lo mein and double honey walnut shrimp?
Double.
Oh, Steve, hungry.
Yeah, Panda Express.
Can I,
Whoa,
that
man.
first plate, can I get teriyaki sauce with that?
Yeah, Panda Express.
Okay, for the second plate, can I get white steamed rice and double orange chicken?
Double.
What thing, bro?
That'll be all.
Not the
Sure?
white, not the rice with the vegetables in it. Say
Yo,
vegetables.
hey y'all, I
I can
gotta
wait. I
chill
can wait
before
for
I
honey
fucking
walnut. That's
like
fine.
bust open.
Yes.
It was the
Thank you.
Can I get a every
Country, I love it. I love it.
Steve, we got a question
Man,
for
I
you,
love
big dog. When you get through paying for your stuff,
What's up? I'm right here.
number
on,
one,
man?
are you at a Panda Express right now?
Mia, man. Mia.
No, is Mia an old white man?
Look, she might be, man. She just might be.
she oh white man. Wait a minute.
Damn, Steve, you just gonna throw your wife under the bus like that, bro?
No, she not like to joke around with her. Of course not.
I'm just talking.
Oh my God, Steve, I just want you to know when we saw you pull up to that drive-through, everybody stopped talking.
It's the and even mute. He just
Everybody was
like,
like, wait, what this nigga about to order?
That's the thing about
Look,
niggas. We got
man.
Jake on Instagram.
Look. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, man. Y'all gonna laugh. All right. So this is back during my undergraduate time at the University of Alabama. It was me and my man Jay, my roommate Joseph Singleton. I used to call him Pimp Man Jay, some odd reason. So me and Pimp Man Jay, we sit here at Sonic at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why we even here. But we sit here at Sonic at 3 a.m. Jay sat there and got the munchies. He ain't high, he just got the munchies. So Jay gonna pull up at Sonic. The dude gonna sit there and be like, hey, shawty, let me get your number 5, right? Can I get over the side of tots? Yeah, tots. Not the other word, but tots. I'm like, Jay, what's wrong with you, bro?
Are you sure you weren't high as well, Steve?
I wasn't. He probably was. I wasn't. I don't
It
know.
sounded like he was.
Get your food, Steve.
Yeah,
I got to
go
ask
get
Jay
your food.
one more thing. Okay,
No,
What you got, man?
You said
no, real story. Jay is literally staring at this woman, telling her, "Hey, shawty, let me get that number 5 with that tots." I'm like, Joe, just stop, bro.
solid. So Jay, so check me out. I need to know how complex this brunch was. Okay, and you're gonna tell me everything I need to know by answering this one question.
What you got?
Did you have biscuits?
Gotta have the
No.
biscuits, bro.
You didn't
No
have
biscuits?
You have biscuits?
No, I didn't have biscuits at the brunch.
What's the bread of choice?
what was the substitute?
I guess
Don't
the only thing that you can. Well, let me just give you what the.
Give me the
platter is.
menu. Give me the menu. I need it.
Of course, simple scrambled eggs. I like a little cheese in my grits. I did that, but I also had 2 meat choices. I had a sausage and a bacon meat choice.
Link or
I
patty?
I did a couple omelets, one just regular omelet, the other one
You
with
know,
chopped ham and stuff like that in the joint.
My God.
And pancakes as well.
Mm.
And you know what? I think now thinking back, the pancakes with the syrup and the bacon with the mimosas is probably what took me out both weekends.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
It was
that's
the
what it was.
pancakes with the syrup
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that was
yeah,
my downfall.
No.
Because
Now,
this
now,
person
now,
in here did
now,
not
Jay,
eat the pancakes and
now,
syrup.
now, Jay, now here's the most innovative of the question. What syrup? Was it Mrs. Butterworth's? Was it Aunt Jemima?
Or was it Alaga?
Yo, wait a minute.
With the bear on the
All
motherfucker.
right, look, hold up. I grew up on that old ass country thick
55?
Alligator
That's
Okay.
syrup.
Can I do?
Don't give me no fucking
I
Alaga.
did the
Of
55.
course, but
22 hard.
apparently
Okay.
my
let's do that.
kids are too high
How we doing?
class
Doing
for that.
okay?
So we do
Can't
the
complain here.
Pearl
One.
Millings Company now, the Aunt Jemima syrup. But that alga, that was my shit growing up, man.
Hold on.
Okay.
I actually do have a question pertaining to the bright and early. I got 2 questions.
What up?
Lord. Oh my God.
One is, what was the alcohol to orange potential substitute
The
orange?
ratio. What was the ratio?
Yeah. What was the
Okay.
ratio?
So okay, that's a great question because I'm not typically a person who get drunk or tipsy or anything like that because I've been drinking when I wasn't supposed to be drinking. So I got a
Thank you.
pretty high tolerance
My
for it.
second question
But
too.
but even with that, I knew I needed to be a responsible parent for the rest of the day. So I try not to put too much alcohol in it. The ratio is like, oh, okay, perfect. Bright and early got up to about right here.
Jesus.
And the rest right there. I was trying to be responsible. But that was the second time. The first time, bright and early got about right here. And the rest was champagne.
And it had to. Okay, here's my second question. Did you make your drink stronger than Keisha's both times?
I did. You know what? The first time I did, second time I didn't. She still survived.
Bro, I'm telling you, Keisha looked at that shit. She drunk one sip like weak ass shit. That's what she said. Weak ass mimosa. And she just took that shit to the head, bro.
She did.
You know what? I've
Weak
seen
ass-
her tolerance.
weak
I've
ass
seen her
mimosa.
tolerance for mimosas are much higher than anything else.
I don't
I don't
think
understand it.
we can call these mimosas.
What you finna call them?
My eases?
I don't know. It may be closer to a screwdriver, even though you didn't use vodka.
Whoa. Now you're making me think I might use that for this Friday.
Oh
Listen,
Lord.
they eat it. I got a question. So when
Do
you
that
that
stuff on
Sunday
Friday.
you bought that bright and early, right? How long did those 2 cartons of bright and early last in the refrigerator?
That Sunday.
Did you open that motherfucker up and went?
I just gave you the answer. It lasted that Sunday. That's right.
Lord.
They
I
were
know what
gone.
I'm getting you for Christmas. I don't know how I'm
I'm about to start a GoFundMe. Get some real orange juice for this nigga.
They were
Tropicana.
gone. Look, man. Hey,
Tropicana.
I've had the other original true orange juice, but it's something about that country ass, cheap ass, bright and early that I just appreciate every once in a while.
You got to
So
get a
next
shirt.
time
You're not sticking to your roots by drinking bright and early with your mama.
Oh, yes, I am, man. Yes, I
No,
am.
you
I'm
not.
sticking to the country
Not.
roads.
Right
That
now,
dirt.
is juice. It ain't even orange
Steve
juice.
just talking away, and he muted.
It's just juice.
Old
I'm
time.
rooting my
Look, when
roots,
they made
man.
bright early, they said, "I know what an orange tastes like. This
This
is the
nigga,
shit that tastes like this goddamn juice."
he got a fist in the air and he drinking.
But you know what? I respect that he like bright and early.
Drinking bright and early.
Felt bright and early for bright and early.
Hey, listen,
Yes.
Dr.
look.
Umar only drinks bright and early, bro.
Here's the thing. I like all them country ass cheap shits. The Fago sodas, give me a Fago over
Hey,
anything
listen,
else.
there will be no Fago
take it.
slander. There will be no Fago slander
Yo.
on this podcast.
But even further than that, I
Steve
would
just
drink
talking
your
away and he muted.
even further than
Nigga
that, I drink your Dr. Pepper, but give me the
Fago
Pepper
is
that
legit,
cheap
man.
ass Dr. Thunder.
Trying to tell you.
Y'all like
Look.
Dr. Pepper? Oh my god.
Oh,
Listen,
wait,
If it's
you know
ice
what?
cold, yes.
wait a minute.
Okay,
Wait a
if it's
minute.
cold, okay.
Wait a minute. Melody is good that I got this headset on so that this person in here didn't hear that Dr. Pepper slander.
Okay.
Because,
All right.
I feel like we need to
It's
get
good if it's cold. Like Lionel said, if it's cold, it's good.
but you
But if
know
it's
what?
hot,
That's
I
a
don't
point
want
if
it.
it's ice
That's a point
cold,
too. If it's
I'll take
cold-
a
Hey, L, do you remember though, L, when you came over to see me in Marion, and my mama made you that ice cold Mountain Lightning?
listen, let me tell you something about Steve.
Wait a
Mama.
minute.
Oh, but I gotta hear this.
Listen, Steve, I love Miss Smith. I was in the M for a little, like, I don't know, it was a couple days. And let me stop by and holler at Steve. You know what I'm saying? Steve, mom answered the door. I didn't know you was gonna be here. I didn't know I was gonna be here either. I'm popping up to see your son. We're going to sit down. Let me get some refreshments for you.
All right now.
So,
like that.
right.
I
His
like
mom,
it.
she brought me a full ass dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts and a big ass cup. That shit had to be like 40 ounces.
What?
God damn.
Full of Mountain Lightning. Brought the bottle, sat it down. That your Mountain Lightning, baby.
Damn.
Bro, I was like,
No,
listen, Mountain Lightning do not taste the same
It don't.
unless Steve Mama fix it for you.
Look, man. What is it? Mountain Lightning,
Dr. Thunder.
under the
Wait,
one.
there's another one. That's another one in the family of Dr. Thunder that's also strong.
Dr. Chet.
Fago.
Listen, we slept on Check. Check
We
the
did
Win
sleep
Dixie
on
brand
Check.
Check. Let me tell you.
Yo, because I'm telling you, anytime you had a gathering and somebody showed up with the Chet soda, people were looking like, I know this nigga did. No,
But you know what?
give me them Chet sodas, man.
Right, watch out, man. Let me get one of them kiwi strawberries, man. Watch out.
It's the
Hey, bro, for real.
Watch
Real.
out, man.
Hey,
only
hey,
brand
Lionel.
of soda that
Hey,
tastes
Lionel.
like flavor. It designed.
Lionel, I'm gonna tell you something stupid though. Like, so my Uncle Willie, my Aunt Marianne's husband, he used to have us about to cry because like my Uncle Willie, he didn't know how to pronounce it right. So it was one family reunion. My
Don't tell me
cousin Whitney went to the Cougar. My Uncle Willie like, hey, baby, let me get that Dr. Chick. Who? That Dr. Chick. You mean Chick? Yeah, that chick right there. I'm like, oh, it say check on the thing. Yeah, that chick. Oh, come on, bro.
Here. Get this.
Hey, let me ask y'all something. What is a restaurant slogan that you heard once in your life and it just stuck with you all the way to this point? Even if the restaurant isn't still around, what is a restaurant slogan or tagline that you heard that just stick with you no matter what?
J.E.'s, I got you right here. You get our
What you got?
Sunday special. Apple pie, red velvet cake.
The loudest commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard that one.
Hey,
heard
Steve a true Marion nigga, bro. Steve is a true.
I swear to God, bro.
What? Who else got one? I heard that one. Who else got one?
I gotta hear some to think of a good one.
Hey, Steve won, bro.
He got a
This
good
one-
ass memory because I
That
got all
shit,
about that.
bro.
I had one from Montgomery. It was the very first date I took Keisha on. It was a place called Country's Barbecue. And then I remember the commercials forever because I didn't have cable at the time, so it used to come on all the time. It's like,
Antenna.
eat, that's it. And the dude would say, eat mighty fine for $3.99. I was like, shit, whenever I get a
Watch out.
chance,
Finna
I'm
go
going
get
down
down.
there. Look, the ultimate betrayal was when they changed the commercial. It said eat mighty fine for $5.99. I was like, wait, what is this $5.99? You
Hold
speak
on.
of?
Where them $2 came from?
What are you right? Am I getting $2 extra worth of food? Like what do we no?
You know
Give me
them
my
places.
$3.99 back. It's not there anymore. I
Hey,
remember it used to be on Delta Street.
L. But what made you remember L, the Lions commercial? Coach Tank was smiling so hard.
Collard greens, dressing, baked chicken,
And the
baked bacon.
jam,
You want to know
red
something?
velvet cake, chicken pie.
Cool. Let me ask you a question. Lotta's been in Marion pretty much our whole lives.
Yes.
Have you ever gone to Lotta's on Sunday and actually been able to get the Sunday special?
No.
No.
Lotta's been in Marion.
They
Matter of fact,
never fucking had that shit.
Matter of fact, bro, the only time I ever ate at Lottie's is when we went
Since
there
you've
for
been
something
born.
for our class. I don't even remember what it was.
That was Isaac shit. Like, let's have a last supper. Man, fuck everybody in this
Yo,
class, bro. I do
He
not.
just said the last time he went to Lotta's was something they had for their class, and that's the only thing that you remember from it. I'd be damned.
Bro, Lotta's been there for a long time, and we like.
Okay, so let me ask you this: has the Chinese restaurant been there longer than Lotta's?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tina,
And they
listen,
busting. Tina,
listen,
get me
I've been to. I
Your
got
one-
Chinese
Won't
in
give it to
New
me.
York City, New Jersey, like everywhere I'd have been. Ain't nobody out here
Nobody.
making better Chinese food than Tina.
Huh?
And her
Tina
badass
had to
attitude.
come. She helped build the Great Wall of China.
You know
Can't tell
she's
me
trying to
otherwise.
sue me, right?
Ain't nobody out here making better fucking Chinese food than Tina.
Ronald,
trying
show
to sue
JE
me, right?
the reaction she gave you when you asked her for that chicken recipe.
Wait.
She was like, "You like it? Yeah, then keep eating, nigga. Shut the fuck up." That's essentially
Lord.
what she told me.
Lord. God damn.
Yo,
Me and
Hey,
Mel, they laughing at me. Mel and him is laughing at me.
yo,
Hey, Tina, you gotta
Yo.
give me this recipe. This good. You like it? Yeah, they keep eating. Don't worry about it. Tell me to
And
shut the fuck
walked
up.
off. She didn't even give him time to respond.
One time, right?
What you talking? What you say, Steve?
So the Chinese place in Marion, they tried to come at me one time.
What you did to Tina?
What
Real
you did?
story. So I remember it was me and my sister Kendria. One Sunday, we went to Lotus to get that Chinese plate. This woman had me eyeballed down because I'm trying to put. Kendria had taught me how to fit my plate to where it was a whole bunch of food, but I could still close the plate. Kendria gonna sit there and leave me by myself. This woman arguing me the whole time. She like, too much food, sir. Too much food. Like, I paid for the plate. Look at the plate. He said,
Nah, because Tina got a sign that said you got to be able to close that motherfucker, or you're gonna charge you $2 more. Sign right there.
But look, I was able to close mine every time. She was paying me for no reason.
Like, look, Tina went, hey nigga, hey.
I can close it. I don't know about you. I can close that.
Yo,
Look,
you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, cool, because now I gotta go tell Mel, man, you
I had to
remember
know
Tina
the
told me
art
to
of
shut
getting
the
it
fuck up
closed.
last
I
month?
just hold it closed and hope she don't notice.
Bro, y'all eat off the
Yo.
buffet, bro.
Yo,
Of course.
Steve just told us something at the beginning though about what gave us an idea of his late night college spot to eat. Melody, Jacksonville
Yeah.
State is literally what it feels like sometimes is in the middle of nowhere.
Literally.
What was y'all late night spot as
Bruh.
as undergrad?
You want to know the saddest late night spot, but the best late night spot that I ever had at Faulkner?
What?
What's that?
Hell, Oh my God. When
Oh,
you
I
was
can
broke
tell you
on them nights?
in Jacksonville, the late night spot when I was there, and it most likely still is what's that restaurant I don't care too much for about? Y'all give me a second, it's gonna hit me. What is the name of it? I went there one day and
Cookout.
yeah, Cookout. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It was Cookout. Everybody and their mama go to Cookout. I don't care for Cookout.
I
I don't care
don't
for
either.
it.
Straw.
I don't
Burger's
either.
too dry.
I don't either.
I don't care for it. But no, my colleagues and my roommate, they're telling me, they said, Mel, you got your cookout. So one day I got off work. It was about 11:30 by the time I got to Jacksonville. So there's a long ass line. So I said, okay, I got some time. I'm gonna sit here and wait. I got me it was like the chicken enchilada. It was like chicken enchilada or something. I got the plate. I ate it and I said, man, I could have got this shit from Walmart, defrosted it from the freezer and put this shit in the microwave. Y'all fucking kidding me? For $6, man, get the fuck up out of here.
Listen,
Look,
first time
That's
you don't
bullshit.
get an enchilada from
I don't
Cookout.
like
Just like
Cookout. Y'all can have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook him up in a minute, guy.
you don't get an
the late
enchilada.
night.
Yo,
like-
cool. I'm telling you. Look, you
Um,
might know about this one. Because I'm pretty sure it's still there. When I was at Alabama State, our late night spot was if it wasn't the McDonald's on Eastern Boulevard,
okay.
it was the Crystal right there on
Eastern
Eastern
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Let me tell
Nasty. Crystal, leave that fucking film at the top of your mouth.
Crystal gave me Crystal
You don't
gave
eat that shit hot. It tastes like the box it come in.
It do.
It
But
fucking
yo,
do. It really fucking do.
Ain't no reheat,
Look.
bitch. Ain't no reheat.
but I'm telling you, when you got some homies together and y'all ain't got a lot of money, you go in together and get that sap pulled on.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man, all right, okay.
If you get it with the cheese on it, it kind of
All right.
offset the grease that they put on the bun. Okay, it kind of
Right.
works.
Hold on. Dude, it offset the grease, bro.
It offset the grease,
Lord,
brother.
he said offset the grease.
If
Oh,
you
Lord,
a
have
regular
mercy.
Crystal burger, I kid you not. And the lady that worked there told me this, and I
right.
wondered why people would get sick from it. They literally take the grease that they cook the Crystal patty with, and they rub it on the inside of the bun.
Oh man,
To
no.
give it,
Hold up, cool. I gotta do a
Did not know
disclaimer. Hold up, y'all.
and that's why they taste like that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I kid you
if
not.
you are at the end of your rope financially,
Just go
and
to
you
Taco
find
Bell.
yourself at Crystal, okay,
Just go to Taco Bell.
you really have
Right.
to remember to get the cheese,
Get the shit.
Get the cheese.
or you gonna have a greasy ass mouth,
Look,
little ass sandwich, greasy
let me
ass.
tell y'all something. Let me tell you about the time that I missed the entire day of class because I thought I was balling when I went to Crystal.
Oh, my God. I
No,
got to hear this.
bro, you just
I
Don't
gotta
tell
hear
me you
this.
got hot ass wings.
The
Though.
time there in class
Don't
about
tell
what?
me
So
you got.
look,
hold up. Let me give another disclaimer. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to Crystal and you feel the need to ball out, just remember that you at a Crystal. Okay, go.
so look, I'm a freshman at the time, right? And it's not normal, really, I guess, for freshmen to have cars because everybody made a big deal about it. So my whole thing was, if you need a ride to a restaurant or something, I'm straight on the gas because this little Chrysler Sebring, like even though it's a convertible, I don't know what they have to do with anything. It don't take a whole lot of gas, so I'm cool on gas. Just hook me up on a meal, man. Just buy me something to eat. I'll give you a ride. Cool, no problem. This dude told me, I don't feel like eating that McDonald's shit tonight. Let's go to Crystal's. So number one, I looked and was like, you said McDonald's shit, but let's go to Crystal.
That's the first one right there.
Like, you know what? You're in a mood, obviously, but you my
Red
man. So let's go. So we get there. He was like, man, all right, so what you want? I was like, shit, I don't know, but I'm hungry, motherfucker. I tell you what, let's just go in on a sack full since I got a little bit more money in my pocket, and I'm gonna, instead of regular fries, let's get 2 chili cheese fries on the joint.
Oh
No,
snap!
you didn't. No, you did not. First of all, they chili cheese. Hold on. Let me just get this off real quick. First of
Go
all, they
ahead.
chili cheese fries is literally one clunk of cheese, chili, and fries stuck
That's
together. It
literally
ain't
all it
even.
is.
Okay,
Literally.
so I like that you said that because before that time I've had it that way. But we have built a relationship with the late night workers at this Christmas. so, so they will hook us up and spread the chili and spread the cheese. It looked
Ooh,
amazing.
geez.
We get back to campus. Me and this dude get back to campus. As soon as he opened the bag, he get a call. And he get a call to get, he's about to sneak in the towers. If I don't know how Alabama State is now, but back then you weren't supposed to be in the women's dorms like that past the lobby or whatever.
Yeah.
He had a hookup. If anybody knew anything back then, if you have that hookup, don't interfere with that hookup. Tell your homie to go do whatever. My man's excited. He was like, you know what, man? I get that food later. He's like, nah. I tell you what, you get it, man. You get it. Shit.
Hold
I'm
on.
bored as hell.
He
I
gave
ain't got
up. Well, you know what? That makes sense. He gave up food for Christy, but it was Crystal, so it offset.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm sitting in there like, yo, I ain't got shit to do because usually nobody is on campus on the weekend. So I'm in my room chilling. I got the most basic of cable, and I'm watching like what was that show? Amanda Bynes used to have a TV show.
The Amanda Show.
Yeah.
No, not that one. It was another one where her and her sister was like in a loft or something, and some shit.
Yes. Can I get your
Nigga, ordering more.
Nigga ordering again?
we get 6-piece chicken nuggets, 6-piece chicken nuggets with fries, with the Sprite. Can I have both barbecue sauce and ketchup, please? That'll be it, man.
What happened to the Chinese food? What's that?
Wait a minute. I think I know what this is for. He said chicken nuggets. This is probably for the kids.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That one is
Oh
for
my
the
God.
kids.
The
That one
killer
is for the kids.
mutes himself after he orders it.
But yo, all right. So look.
Driving around all night ordering food, bro.
So look.
Still muted, Steve.
You're muted, Steve.
Look, man, this is life as a father right now, okay?
Yes,
I'm a father.
Yes, it is.
I'm a father of 2 children, an actual baby and a fur baby. I'm a father of 2 kids.
Hold
That
on,
man
you got
is right.
cat eat chicken nuggets?
That man is right.
You got the dog of 60?
No, that's Mariah.
Ass items around this motherfucker.
Yo, that man is right because I'm telling you, kids at that age, they don't care about all this other fancy stuff you eating. They want the basics.
They
Give me
want
my nuggets and I'm out of here.
No, for real. And so I love my inherited daughter. I do, but she got this thing where, if mama gets something good, I don't get nothing good. Nobody finna have a good day.
That's it.
And so Mariah will literally look at Mia, tear up a Chinese plate, and she'll look at me and go, "Oh, I don't get nothing." And then like it takes me back to my childhood. It takes me back to my childhood, having all my sisters beat up on me.
Where you at right now, Steve? Wendy's?
I'm on Wendy's off Greensboro Road.
I know you are. I know you are.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. Lionel has been on point with the food, the drinks, and everything tonight. He done guessed it all. I don't understand how you be knowing.
Big dude. I know all the menus, bro.
Look, I'm in there watching this show. I remember this block, right? After the 2 episodes of this show, the next show comes on is Reba. 2 episodes of Reba. By the end of that second episode of Reba, I reach in that bag and ain't no more crystals in that joint. So I sat
Damn.
there and ate a whole sack full and the chili cheese fries. So the only thing I'm doing now, I just sit back in my chair and wait
Oh no.
because I know what's about to happen.
Oh boy.
I didn't even look. I didn't cry about it. I didn't say, nah, man, I'm probably good. I probably skipped it this time. It's like,
There
nope,
was nothing you
wait.
could have done to prepare for what was coming.
Yeah.
And I spent the rest of the day paying for it the next day. The next day.
J.E.'s,
And that
you
day
be
after that, which was that Monday, in which I missed all them classes from drinking all that goddamn Pepto Bismol.
you be like, I just realized, like, historically, you be looking at shit and being like, you know what? I'm about to have a nice little relaxing evening, eat a bunch of crystal. I'm about to fuck this shit up. You be saying that shit to yourself too fucking much.
Yeah, he
There's two
does.
stories.
You're right. You're right.
There's two stories
You're
where
right.
I'm
You
still
right.
tripping on the fact that you went to Dollar General and looked. You stared. You didn't just open the fucking thing. You didn't. I know you didn't.
Over the whole freezer section.
Oh my
That one.
You was like,
god.
I'm about to
And
get
matter of fact,
two of these motherfuckers.
not just that one, but let me get that one's next door neighbor too.
Let me get you and you. And did you have a cart or did you have a basket?
The basket.
Oh, so you went in on some quick shit. So it really
Yeah.
was like
Yeah.
I handled it with care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you alone, man. Because
Yeah.
You tripping off of that. I'm still tripping off the fact that this man asked him for a ride, 2 crystals, all the food, got back to campus and said, you know what? I forgot
I'm about
about
to
this
vibe out.
appointment. You
About
just
to
keep
hit little
Uh,
mammal
I'm telling you.
vibes, bro. I'm about to
Look,
I'm about
them
to
old Alabama State days, when you got that call, it was special. And sometimes you would get the call and say, hey, I got the hook up for you to get up here, or I got the hook up for you to come over to my dorm. And I was staying in Benson. Benson had 7 floors. Every floor had like 2 or 3 dudes that would help you as lookout to make sure the lady got up there with you. They
You know
would
what would piss you off right
lock them
now?
all up. What's
You
that?
know what would piss you off right now? You can
Oh,
literally, for the price of free, go to
co-ed.
Alabama State and stay in her room until 12 a.m. and
Co-ed.
nobody
Yep.
would say a
bro.
word.
I give you
When I
one
was
better.
moving,
At
when I was
Spring
moving my
College,
homie
the
in,
dorms was all co-ed. What are you talking about?
look,
Yep.
when I was moving
In
my
my freshman
homie
dorm,
in,
the dudes was on the 3rd floor and the girls was on the 1st and 2nd floor.
they knocked down Benson, right? And that dorm in that area they had back there, when I was moving my homie in, I didn't know this. So we moving stuff up. We get to about the 3rd floor, and there's 2 women walking down the floor. I'm like, yo, it's like, do they know? And he was like, man, I don't know. They probably got a room down there. What you mean a room?
This ain't no hotel.
You sound like an old head then, bro. Like, what is she doing on this floor? Let
What
alone
you
in
mean
this
a room?
building.
So what you mean a room? They pay for that like that now? He was like, nah, man. Like they probably like this probably their room down there. It's like, you know what?
I'm
I'm
gonna let
out of
y'all.
here, man. I'm out of the game now. Hey, whatever, man. It's
Times it.
nah.
Hey,
Because y'all don't know the underground railroad work we was doing to sneak
Oh
people in
no,
the dorms now.
know the Underground Railroad work, and this was all of 2016, where girls would literally put on hoodies, put the hoodie up, sneaking through windows and sneaking
That's
through
it.
buildings, acting like a
That's
guy,
it.
talking in a deep voice. Hey, bro, what's up? Like you don't know it's a girl. But
That's
anyway,
it.
bruh, bruh,
Yo,
bruh,
yo, it
cool,
was not
Sit
yo,
your
cool,
he's
ass
not.
down.
cool,
He's not lying to
cool.
y'all. There will be somebody on the 1st floor who's designated. Like when you come by here, this person, sometimes you pay him, sometimes he's just a homie. He's on the 1st floor, and it's the person designated to sneak the lady into that room to then guide her to what floor she need to be on.
Cool,
literally,
cool, cool.
and I'm
Jay,
that person
cool. Like
to
I,
her about
my
football,
time, my
basketball,
time, y'all,
what
my
I'm
time,
talking about.
y'all, my time, y'all, at the University of Alabama was on some Romeo and Juliet type stuff. Like
Oh my
Hall,
god.
Tutwiler Hall was like the all girl dorm, Tutwiler dorm. It was 15 floors, number girls. Some of them girls, some of them girls, they used to have a ladder outside the building, and the dude used to climb the ladder all the way up to like their window. The girl used to drag the dude in through the window. They used to drag like 4 or 5 dudes in through the one window. For real. And they had the system. They would wait till like the one RA that would be on the floor that didn't know what she was doing to grab the ladder, take it all the way outside, put it on the left wall, and get all of them dudes up the window.
The RABN on the two. But you know what?
Like for real. And so
you know
then,
what?
So
And
then,
for anybody who is not from Alabama or went to a college in Alabama, okay, just tell you this, bro. The reason the girls usually snuck into the boys' dorm is because
for sure. They done shit in Jacksonville. My ass lived off campus. Yeah.
You ain't getting in
I
there.
was just about to say, what was it like on Jacksonville campus? Did you see any of that?
I've heard stories, but I lived off campus because I had an apartment. So it looked like they weren't doing crazy shit in the apartments too. But yeah.
I mean, Malcolm, yeah. I mean, I experienced the craziness my junior year when I got my apartment. My roommate was trapping at our apartment. Trapping.
Oh my God.
Trapping at the house with the
look. My boy Noah was selling pills, white.
Noah.
Why?
Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Noah, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, I ain't gonna call no names, but it was a dude at Alabama State who went to Francis Marion and whom I was cool with, and whom he had an apartment with somebody, and they were doing the same thing when I was living in the same neighborhood. And the only reason I know is because somebody I was rapping with told me to give them a ride to this house to go buy something. And when I seen the dude come outside, I was like, "Oh shit, that's the homie." He was like, "What you mean the homie?" He was like, "Man, you set me up." I was like, "Nah. That's the homie, like way back homie." Yo, y'all marrying motherfuckers.
I'm trying to figure out, like, y'all really was going through stuff at these colleges trying to get.
Oh, it was a battle.
Literally, listen to me.
It was a battle. And everybody had to be working together to make it work.
It had to be. And it still didn't work. At least you didn't have to go to chapel every morning. And you know what they were talking about in chapel? Whatever happened the next day, because it spread around campus like wildfire. So 90% of our chapels was about sex and why it was bad and you shouldn't have. And Jesus is watching.
Cool.
To be pure in the eyes of the Lord.
Cool. Hey, look. At least y'all had chapel. You know, I had to deal with my freshman year. I had to deal with 8 women begging me to be the uncle of their baby. I had to deal with that.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up.
You need to get the food to the house. Right, first of all, make sure me and Mariah and them fed.
Yeah,
and then we need this story.
I'm right now. So
I'm stuck on the uncle and the sugar daddy part. You are
right.
They call you uncle.
Here we go. So my freshman year, I stayed at Harris Hall on campus. We called it the Boondocks because it was like right behind the stadium, but still in the middle of nowhere. So it was a co-ed dorm. It was like girls. The girls were on the first and the second floor. The guys were on like the third and fourth floor. And then the 5th floor where I was all girls and guys. So we were just all mixed up in there. So the 5th floor, we was like some rough riders. Cause at that point in my life, I had like a black Tupac bandana. I don't know where I got it from.
He was folk. Oh my God.
Hey, I don't know where I got it from. Somebody just gave it to me. So I just started wearing it.
So when they said they let the Jesus in the door, you took it literal.
So literally. So cool, like real talk. So there was this one night where I'm wearing the bandana to sleep. I'm just chilling. And so the next morning is Sunday morning. So the next morning was Sunday morning, right? I got church that morning. So the police gonna come to my door, knocking on my door at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, man, what y'all doing? Mind you, I'm watching George Lopez on TV.
This
So,
nigga jumping on the trampoline. Back, bro. This is great.
the police gonna come to my door, open my door. He gonna be like, sir, there's a distinguished odor on this floor. I'm like, bruh, I don't got the weed. Sir, there's a distinguished odor on this floor. I'm like, bruh, I don't got the chronic. I don't know what you're talking about. So then, here come Pimp Man J. Oh, God. They got Steve with the chronic. Oh, God. We all going down. Oh, God. I'm like, Joe, shut up. Joe said, Steve. Joe said, Steve, I told you to hide the weed in St. John 3:16. I told you to hide the weed in the Bible. I'm like, Joe, if you don't take a hit off your inhaler, Joe, and shut up, we all going down. So they gonna walk all the way down the hall and catch my man Jeremy in a full-on smoking session. Jeremy come out the room. His room looked like a Snoop Dogg mixed with Wiz Khalifa video. Like everybody high. One girl swore she could fly out the window. She didn't make it. She didn't make it. But so
hey, let me set this up for y'all. Steve, look, police knock on Steve door at 7 o'clock in the morning. Steve got his on
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Yes, it's 3 o'clock.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear.
Yeah,
a little wave grease from the bandana get on Steve's face, so his face shiny as hell, right? He can't see without his glasses. So he was so he put in his glass.
Lord.
Blind as hell. And listen,
because probably got the light off.
They still was like, hey, that nigga got to have some drugs in there. Now, let me tell you about the Spring Hill plug. So,
oh my God, it's a good laugh right now.
When I went to orientation,
stories, this is crazy.
Well, Badger Connection was our orientation. I roomed with a dude. His name was BJ, and he was from Inslee, right? And BJ was a thug. It was like, bro, how did you end up at this Catholic college? I ain't trying to be that dude, but like, how did you get here? How did you get in? Turns out, dude was like valedictorian.
I believe it.
That's how it usually be. That's how it usually be.
That's how it be, man.
Like gang tats and everything. Like thug.
I believe it.
You know, we was like 2 of 40 black kids out of the incoming class of 1,600, right?
Damn.
So, that was 2 days in the summer. So come fall, we didn't talk deep. I just, I'm from Alabama, he from Alabama. I know the area he from, the area I'm from. So he come on to me and say, hey, yo, I got pills, I got perk, I got Molly, I got weed.
God damn, the whole selection.
I even got the powder, bro. So just hit me up. And I put my hand back on the shoulders like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna need none of that shit, big dog. I don't do drugs, bro. And I was like, listen. And I don't know if you know how white people work, but I wouldn't be broadcasting that shit on campus, because the first time a white boy don't like your prices, he ratting you out. He ratting you out, bro.
It's over.
Ratting you fuck out.
So yo, me and my brother went to Alabama State, right? I was a hookup, but I wasn't that type of hookup. The hookup I was the fitted cap man. I used to hustle the fitted caps. And the reason why I had that hookup, my mom used to work at the New Era Cap Company that was in Demopolis. So what they used to do is at the end of each week, they put like the irregular caps in like this big like bundle, pretty much. And when you're looking at the irregular caps, honestly, to the untrained eye, you cannot see why these caps are irregular. But for people who can tell you what's going on, the MLB logo may be a little bit off center, or the
Oh,
stitching inside may be like it may be missing one stitch or something like that. Yo, we used to sell them hats for like my mom was getting them for like $2 or something. We were selling them joints for like $5 and $7. We was hooking niggas up on the fitted. It was a couple dudes with like a wall full of fitted caps for me and my brother. And after that, I realized that toilet tissue was a high commodity. I was selling niggas tissue for 50 cents and $1.
trapping
I
off
was
the
hooking,
tissue.
yo, I
Get
was
out
hooking
like you
niggas
live.
up. I was hooking niggas up. I had you on the ride. I had you on the tissue, and I had you on your drip. What you need, player? I got it.
All right, so I'm gonna
So,
tell
I,
you, this is my
I
plug.
got it.
So
Oh, wait, and one more thing. My cousin let me use the EBT, so I was selling EBT to niggas. It was,
Man,
yo,
boy, you was
I'm
the
gonna tell you, I tried to get food stamps in college. They told me LOL. Nigga, you
oh
ain't
nah,
getting
god,
no
no,
motherfucking food
no.
stamps, boy.
I had a cousin that was back here who had kids, so she had like an extra amount of them. So if you needed, like, I put it like this: if you give me about $50, I can hook you up with about probably 70, maybe 75, close to 80 if I'm feeling nice on the EBT. Because I got cash in hand, I don't need the food. I'm good. I'm a college student. I can't fill up everything over here. But I
yeah,
know you need it. So what you want to do? So, what you
give
want to
me
do?
your
You want this food or what?
Listen, when I was in college, I went to school, bunch of rich kids, and all of my friends had way more money than me. But I kept my snacks under my bed. Everything was
Yes,
generic.
sir.
Lionel, could I have
Yes,
something to drink?
sir.
I got peach, I got mountain lightning, and I got cola. Where's the Coke? Nigga, it's at the store. Go get some
Oh,
motherfucking
wait,
self.
hold up. You bring up a
Niggas
good
was
point.
out
You
the
bring up a
mountain
good
lightning
point
or
that I
what?
want to ask Melody about. I want to see if I can get a picture of where you grew up, Melody. Did you have in the hood an old lady who was the snack person?
everybody. I ain't gonna say everybody, but
I
down
didn't.
here,
I didn't.
yeah, you didn't.
I didn't.
What?
No.
You could have went right across the street and got you some popsicles made out of toothpicks and frozen juice
Where?
right down there at Bellmead Apartments. Apartment
When?
2.
We
Anytime.
never lived over there.
Wait,
I
wait,
know.
Melody, you
Could
on
have
mute?
got over there, I could have hooked you up.
I think she's still on mute.
Yeah, I think she's trying to fix
Oh,
something.
she said she can't hear. But yeah, look, I was trying to see if she also had a snack person. I can't believe you never had a snack hookup, man.
Hey, you know who the snack plug was in high school?
It was a
My brother.
couple,
My
but
brother
it was
was one of them.
that's my huff.
Listen, I just want you to know, JE. I don't know if you knew this. In the Perry County school system, if you got caught selling candy, like you could get expelled for that.
Yeah.
I was
Why?
selling,
That's a
I
board
was selling,
because Michelle Obama,
no.
That's right.
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, okay. See,
That's
look,
a
I
federal
was selling
crime,
candy.
bro, to sell candy at school.
I was selling candy, but I thought it was something that we thought of. We didn't know we
Oh
stole it
well,
from
JE,
somewhere.
this was after 2008.
No, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. They're like y'all had something going on. Like you said, I get your point. Where you're kind of overstepping Michelle Obama's meal plan, basically.
Man,
So, but no, I'm talking about this candy that we were selling. We thought we made it up. We didn't know we stole it from somebody. And basically, what it was is you take a Ziploc bag, you put some sugar in the bottom of it, you put
Kool-Aid.
the Kool-Aid over it,
Uh-huh,
and then you
uh-huh.
drip like water, or
Yeah.
sometimes we would do like soda or any kind of shit. We would
Yeah.
drip it over there, shake it up, put it in the refrigerator overnight. We were selling them joints major. We,
motherfucker lips
we
red as hell, hands
yes,
red
sir.
as hell walking.
Hey, I'm talking about, bro. People used to literally bring packets of Kool-Aid to school and just eat it like it's nothing.
That
I
shit is
remember that.
disgusting, bro.
I remember that.
Disgusting.
I'm not, I know I graduated a little bit before y'all, but I remember that. That shit was happening.
Now look at you, purple ass.
But no,
Cause
no, Melody,
you gonna
I don't
face a
know.
grape Kool-Aid and think you cool.
No, Melody, I don't know if I got your answer or not, but when you were growing up, did y'all have a neighborhood snack person in the hood that used to, you go to their house and they sell you like Star Crunch for 25 cents or something.
I'll openly admit I grew up in the suburbs, so no, we didn't have that.
Okay.
Like I
That's
said,
what
I grew up. Me and
I
Braylon grew up
graduated
in
from
the
an inner
same
city
place,
school,
but the
but no,
areas that didn't have
I didn't. So
Okay.
I'll openly
Bro,
admit that.
I'm trying to tell you, that was the best, most clutch thing. If you kept going in the house and your mama hit you with the, if you come back in the house, you're staying in the house. Okay, cool. I know where to get some water from.
Nah, yo, my grandma had the whole hookup, man. You want a Star Crunch? You wanted the devil squares, the zebra cake.
The zebra
She used to do
cakes,
that. She
the
used to do
moon
that
pie,
ice cups. Like, and with
chocolate,
her
Well,
ice cups, it would be like
vanilla.
Kool-Aid. The ice cups would be like Kool-Aid frozen in a cup.
That's what I'm talking about.
I do remember this growing up when my grandma, she was my biological grandma, but you know, I do remember doing this where she didn't want us going inside the house. And one day I wanted some
Yep.
water and I didn't want to hear her mouth. So I used the water hose. That was the best water.
Man,
Water. That was the best
Yeah.
one. I remember
It
doing
was.
that. I remember doing that.
They put
It
some
was.
type of extra filtration in there because ain't no way,
They
Listen,
bro.
sure fucking
do that
did.
shit. Do that shit now. Shit nasty as fuck.
It is. It is. And it sucks, man.
Shit nasty
I
as fuck.
swear it sucks.
It was only good to us because we knew we ain't had to go in the house.
We had
so
no other
they-
choice.
Right,
bro.
right. Can go in the
So
house.
what? That might be a good point. That might be a good point.
No,
Agreed.
you know, I washed my car last summer, right? I was like, you know what? I ain't going no car wash paying no $30. I'm about to wash the car in the motherfucking yard. So I'm about to wash it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this motherfucking hose off. I'm gonna taste this shit the whole time.
Man.
Look at me, what the fuck is wrong with you, boy? I just had some water hose water. Why the fuck would you do that? She love telling me I do stupid
Good
shit.
idea for
Why
my
the fuck would you
child.
do that? But anyway, so BJ, we moved in on a Saturday. Sunday, we did the whole introduce like freshman like introduction thing. Them scenes didn't give a fuck about us. Like, fuck y'all.
Of course.
Right? So Monday wasn't a school day because Monday, you know, you built your schedule at Badger Connection, so you knew what classes you were going to take. But if you changed your mind over the course of 2 months, that was the day to do your thing. And then, you know, you got to sign the counselor, and we had this thing called LEAP, which was bullshit because we didn't do shit for it. And Tuesday afternoon, y'all ever see that video of Cuba Gooding Jr. walking with the handcuffs?
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
That was this nigga. He had a smile, bro. Like, damn, bro, we ain't even started class yet.
He was not
Oh
feeling
my
it.
Man,
God.
they caught BJ with 2 pounds of weed. They caught him with the half a key.
Damn.
They caught him with 5,000 pills.
Shit.
Mixed.
Oh my God.
5,000. How he even get 5,000 pills on campus?
Did you
Exactly.
remember?
Like, damn.
Bro, listen, he put it in his bag and he brought it in his room.
This Negro ain't have no.
Yo.
So he thought they was stupid. He thought, oh, white campus, they dumb.
And the crazy thing is, I know the white boy who ratted him out.
Oh
Yo.
shit.
I know him too.
If y'all hear that, ignore it. I gotta change this. Hold up. You never heard that. I can't reach the phone right now to put it on mute. So, hold up.
I'm gonna mute you, Jay. I'm gonna mute you.
Hold on. All right, wait.
I got him. So, and you know, it was crazy because the dude who like ratted him out one day, I was just sitting at the table when, you know, white folks like to just come and say, hey, is this seat taken, and sit down and start talking to you. It's like, nigga, go.
Right.
Go. Oh, what? Don't you see this nigga convention happening right now? Don't you see? Can't
you
you
not-
read?
Nothing about this trouble, sir.
So, you know, he was like, hey, I was
In the neighborhood.
yeah, he was like, I was wondering, you know, your friend BJ, you know, he had, you know, certain things, and I was wondering if you had those too. It's like,
I would expect him for a wire right then. Because why you talking like that?
I was gonna say.
well,
What
you
you-
know, those things. And everybody at the table looking at this man. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? What? Be specific.
Right.
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
looking
good. I
at,
would have shut that nigga for a while too. Like, yeah.
like, I was looking to score some
Score.
some
Oh yeah, you got to go.
marijuana.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You the cops, bro. You the cops, bro.
So you walk up to the table with all the black people
Ain't no way, bro.
and you assume that
Uh-uh.
we sell
no way.
drug, bro. We hotep the fuck out that.
Oh, I
Ain't
know
no
y'all
way.
did. I know y'all did. I would have joined y'all.
Hey, and the other drug dealer
Cooking
was
and
sitting at the table
everything.
the whole time.
Shit.
So I knew exactly who the other plug was.
Yo, speaking of hustlers though at school, I just found out something recently. I didn't know Mr. Big had kids like that was like it makes sense that they're this old. But Mr. Big got like one of his sons, or I guess one of his kids, I don't know, who all they are, is a rapper by the
Yeah,
name
he
of
redid Hocheck. Like
And he remixed the
after he
song.
died in 2015.
Yeah, he remixed
I,
the song "Taking Child,"
Okay.
I had no idea.
and it was
I didn't know
good.
this nigga was
Decent.
going to school at Miles around the same time that I was probably at Alabama State.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yep.
So check
That's
this out. When
crazy.
Sean get back from his dinner with Jay-Z, right? That he turned down $5 million for, right? We should press him to see if he learned trial time.
Trial time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know he didn't.
But yo,
Bro,
what y'all heard though with that look, man, this is weak ass fire detector. But it did make me think about something. When you cooking your chicken,
Mm-hmm.
all right, when you frying your chicken, what is your seasonings? That you
Man,
put?
let me go ahead and answer for everybody right now.
Okay.
Garlic,
Okay. Come on.
Yes.
go ahead. Go
onion
ahead.
Uh-huh.
black pepper salt,
Come on with it.
or if
Mhm.
you black pepper salt, you can do the seasoned salt in exchange,
Come on
or
with
you
it.
can do all three of them. It don't matter because we like salty
How
things.
salty you want it to be. Come on with it.
Real shit. Real shit.
You can do a little chili powder if you're feeling special today.
Come on with it.
You can do a little what's that other one? Paprika.
Come
Get
on
that,
with it.
Uh-huh.
Come
Mhm.
on
you
with it.
know, boom. That's why I cut it off here right now. I might do a little garlic pepper, get a little extra mix,
Little razzle dazzle.
little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle. Okay. So look, this what I can't turn the camera on right now, but this what I got. This is what I'm working with. So most of that you're right. I got my pepper going on. I have no idea what my two smallest kids are doing. It sounds like WWE in here. I got my pepper going. I got my salt. But not only am I doing my regular pepper and my regular salt, I got my seasoning salt. I'm doing Lawry's. I got my
There you go.
Lawry's going on. Then I got some onion powder.
There you go.
Then I got some garlic
Okay.
powder.
There you go.
Then I got a little bit of lemon pepper.
Oh yeah, that's
Then I
awesome.
got a little bit of paprika.
There you go. That's the one.
Then lastly, I got a little bit of garlic herb dash, the dash garlic herb seasoning on it.
All I'm gonna say is be light on that garlic powder because it can take the flavor.
Yeah.
It could take everything.
Yeah.
It cancels out all of the rest.
It
Yeah.
does.
It's so
How we
crazy.
can do that though.
So
It
the
cancels
way
out all
I
the rest. But what I'm hooking up, I told Lionel at the very beginning, what I'm doing tonight, after last night, after Keisha cooked the Sunday dinner on a Monday, we bringing it all the way down to some chicken and waffles.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
That sounds good.
It's going down. I got the Belgian waffles. I'm about to get started on as soon as I get this first batch of wings out. So, oh yeah.
let me tell y'all something I learned in Baltimore when it comes to fried chicken. Okay.
good more.
Thank me later. Okay. Season your chicken how you season it, right?
Uh-huh.
To the side, take you a half a stick of butter,
Ooh,
some honey, and some Old Bay. Microwave, and when that chicken come fresh out of the grease, pour that shit on.
Ooh, let me
And
try
now you had
that.
it. Let me tell you.
Now I've done the honey, but the other stuff that you got going on now, that's kind of
Listen,
okay.
and look, J.E., if you fancy, take them
It's fancy
wings,
now.
and get you that silver bowl or that big bowl that been through your family for fucking generations, and you don't know who bought it or where it comes from. Just know that you in possession of it right now.
Yes, sir.
Where the fuck did this bowl come from? I ain't gonna throw it away.
It's either the silver bowl.
You're gonna put it to good use now.
Shit, you mix cornbread in that bowl, cake, you everything in that one bowl.
Oh, everything.
Right? So
everything.
take your and dump them in and mix, bro. I'm gonna have to make them. I usually do chicken tenders because male only eat boneless, skinless.
Hold on, random disclaimer, real quick.
Random.
Well,
you gotta turn your camera on to do a disclaimer.
Yeah, you gotta turn your camera on this one.
I turned it off because I'm smoking. I don't want to be rude.
Turn that camera on, bro. And do your disclaimer. Damn smoke.
Okay, random disclaimer. Okay, however you want me to do it, move the camera around crazy. All right, boom.
Okay, don't ever do that shit again. But go ahead.
Please, for the love of God, anybody out there who ain't never cooked chicken and they looking for a shortcut, don't you bring me no goddamn shake and bake chicken. I will throw this.
Man, come on, don't do that.
I'll throw all this shit away. I'll throw all this shit away.
Where's that at?
We're going to jail that night.
Shake and bake, it's like
no
literally a seasoning that you put the chicken in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what it is now. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is.
And everybody I know that use it don't put no type of seasoning on the actual chicken. The shake and bake is supposed to make it
sound like some Midwestern shit.
No, it took me a second because I was like shake and bake, and then I remember somebody made shake and bake, and I said the same thing. I'm like, this ain't got no taste.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to season the steak. If you gonna make shake and bake, you got to season the shake and bake.
Yeah, you got to season it.
You got to season the fuck out of it.
The only pre-seasoning like that I trust is if you're going to like a local grocery store, not a chain one, a local one, and there's some dude in the back in that freezer section who made that special for the week, and they bring out as usually chicken or beef or something like that. I trust that dude because I know what that dude looked like. He usually an older black dude. He looked like everybody's uncle.
He got all
even though you don't know why. You have no idea why that nigga got the job.
Tell me.
You don't know how you know this nigga name, but that seasoning is perfect every time.
And for whatever reason, his mustache thick as hell, and he got a little gray in it
all the time.
Bald head,
all the time. And if you get lucky, that nigga name is something like Willie Earl
or Chuck.
Yeah, Willie Earl. Yeah.
I go to Kroger a lot, and the butcher's chicken breast is always $1.50 cheaper than the chicken breast that's already packed, right? Okay. So every time I go to Kroger and I see that, I'm like, 3 pounds of chicken breast. Over here, up to $6, 3 pounds chicken breast. In the freezer over there will be, $11. Fuck it. Let me get 3 pounds of chicken breast. Hey, we got chicken breast over there in the family pack. Nigga, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this because it's cheap. What the fuck do you care for anyway, nigga? You won't own the goddamn chicken. Just give me the goddamn chicken.
I'm just happy that as an adult, we can all appreciate as to why our parents used to get shit 30 cents, 10 cents, 3 cents cheaper. Because it had
be looking at a pack of meat, it's the same amount of meat.
That is true.
And this shit $2.01. Shit, it's a no-brainer. $1.97
Right.
I'm telling you, it's right there.
Wait, you be like doing a little like, damn, this here heavy. 5 cents.
If I can switch gears totally different here. Is anybody else as concerned as I am with how easy misinformation is being passed through social media?
Oh my God.
I used to be concerned about it, and then I realized most people are lazy and don't care to research it.
Yeah, so they don't care.
I know
they're gonna believe it.
Okay, y'all points are so on point that you don't even know because you didn't know where I was going with this. But Glorilla, there's something posted about her now going around where she said something about wearing darker colored underwear because whenever she take them off or something about a shit stain or something. And I looked at it and I was like, okay, I know Glorilla at this point, she doesn't really have a filter. I don't know who her PR people are, but I know for certain nobody said that out loud.
Nobody.
And
Let
I'm
me let me
How
say
would
this.
you
A
do
lot of
that?
these celebs now, take from a public relations major. A lot of these celebs really need a PR team to just
they do.
shut them the
They
fuck
do.
up. They
They
really
do.
need one.
You're right. You're so
They
right.
talk
AJ, you need to turn that grease
entire
down, big dog.
But see, look, I'm telling you, look, yo, this joint weak as hell over here. I'm in the hood. So now you know how weak them smoke detectors are over here, man. You come in this
Uh,
motherfucker, you
be that
run by it too fast and it start going
be that as it may,
off.
that grease higher than 350. Because if it were higher, if it ain't, if it's
that
higher
ass
than 350, you know it's gonna smoke a little bit. You have to
God
turn,
You know it.
damn.
you gotta turn your heat
But
down, big
no.
dog.
So look,
ass
I'm
another
looking at
this
this.
point though.
So look, I'm looking at this post, right? And I'm looking at all the comments of people casting aspersions on her. And I'm like, yo, did anybody question where this shit is coming from? Like,
No.
do anybody have a link? Where's the video? Where's the audio? And I asked the question twice in this thread. I said, "Where's the interview?" Nobody responded to me. I'm looking at all the other comments, tons of responses about how dirty she is and how she ain't raised right. And I'm like, yo, where is the proof? So- and
This
people, but see, this is
Yeah.
this is the thing that bothers me about it. When it gets to the point to where some of those same people would see that this was just totally random, stupid, false, or whatever, they're not gonna come back and say, you know what, I was wrong for sharing that because that wasn't even true. They never double back on that. They just keep moving.
they
It's
just
like,
keep moving. Even if the celebrity come out and be like, I ain't never say nothing like that. She lying. What?
yo, I need people to be this right. This rumor is very small on the scale of what I'm talking about. But I
Right.
need people to be more concerned about how easy misinformation is not only passed, but accepted and not even double back to check sources. Like
Shout out
I
to Twitter. Shout out to Twitter. This is what I like
Right.
now. Because when somebody posts something, they will immediately flag it and be like, this has not been proven or stated
Oh,
anywhere
Facebook does it
as
now.
this has
Facebook
not
does
been
it
fact.
every once in a while. You're right. You're right. And,
Somebody will
and but
go,
see, I like another thing Facebook do that I know people are ignoring. When you get ready to share an article, if you haven't opened the article, Facebook will stop you and be like, they will
Oh yeah,
hey,
Facebook
hey,
basically
does
my
say,
that.
guy,
"Do you want to
read the
read
shit.
this before you
Yep.
share it?"
You know,
People will still share it.
my
and
favorite thing on
still
Facebook.
share it, man.
Do y'all see like the random people? All of us got these friends, okay? Like
Ah, gosh. I'm
it'll
sorry.
be
I was
like a post, and it'll be like starting at midnight tonight. Facebook can use your page and your post and sell it to
Yeah.
private companies, and then all caps. I do not consent to my page being used by the department. Like, first of all,
for
Carol,
real.
listen, you have 25 friends, Carol.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop playing with me.
You are
Stop,
not a revolutionist, sir.
Carol. No, the feds are not watching you.
Oh my god.
I mean, look. I mean,
This is
this.
this is the one they get on my nerves.
Copy and paste to
What you
make
got?
sure that your
They
your
need
information is
they
saved,
need
and
to
it's supposed to
get
be like
rid of
done,
Facebook
done.
Live. They need to get rid of Facebook Live. This is the one that just it makes me cringe when
Which one?
people are getting into it with each other on Facebook Live, and it's always that one person. I don't usually do this.
Oh
Oh
my
no, you
Bro,
god.
shut
do
up.
this.
We here
Yes.
for the
You
tea,
do
bro.
this.
Chill.
Like I don't do this. I don't
Go.
do this social media stuff. Yes, you do. Yes, you
You doing
do.
it
Yes,
right
you do.
now,
You
bruh.
doing it. You doing it. And we here and we listening. Bro, I
And
swear
I'm
I
here,
be so creeped off in them lives, bro. It
homie.
really
Bro,
I'm
ain't
in
bad.
there. I'm
it's to
in
the point
there.
I don't
In
even
there.
click the
Oh
video. I
my
scroll
gosh.
and see it and watch it through the freaking thread instead of clicking on it because I don't want nobody to see
Yep,
that I'm
yep,
viewing.
yep. Look, I might not say anything. I might not respond to anything. I'm in there though.
I'm watching.
I'm in there. I got all the news, all of it.
The
Like
dumb stuff sometimes.
like the one that happened last week was this girl in Reform, Alabama. I keep hearing every time I hear it, I'm shocked by the name of that town. Like, what is Reform? I'm always
Oh, in
shocked.
Pickens County.
I'm even more shocked to find out that black people there named Reform. I don't get it. But somebody apparently called her the night before. No, called her mom and told her mom that she was around here messing around with people's husbands and stuff. And she said, I
Oh,
ain't messing with nobody. I don't know what's going on. So she said, you know what? Since y'all want to call my mama and tell my business, let me tell all y'all business by opening up my inbox. She opened
oh,
up her inbox, and it's a plethora of relationship and married men trying to holler.
Who?
And in the comment section, people were finding out that their husbands and boyfriends and cousins or whatever were in there trying to holler. There, there were people in her comment section like, "Oh, girl, that's my cousin. Take this down."
Amber.
Yo.
And she was like, "No."
Ain't no taking down, bitch.
She,
No, no,
No
she
no.
taking
was,
down.
and then a couple of them was like, "Look, can you take that down? That's my cousin." She was like, "No." He's like, "Well, I guess you're
Mm-mm.
gonna be homeless tomorrow."
Dang.
Yo, yo, it was
All right.
hilarious. And this is another point that dudes were making in there, and a couple women was making that I didn't understand. They was like, I don't know why you're trying to brag. These niggas don't want to be with you. They just want to fuck. And I'm like, okay, but if that's your point, these niggas are still here. So, so the point isn't whether or not they want to marry her or
The
have
point is
sex or
they're
anything. The
there.
point is that they're there and they shouldn't be.
Right. They shouldn't be there.
So what are who are you arguing for in this moment? And then a couple people find out that the women who were arguing that their boyfriends were in in them screenshots.
Not
I'm
surprised.
so happy. I don't understand how people literally get into people's inbox and say hey 1,000 times with no response and just
Oh
think,
my God. Please don't fucking do that. I hate that shit. I hate that shit so
Yo,
much.
yo, Melody, I'm telling you, I feel for y'all on social media
I know
Oh
that's a
because
God.
it's a dude, it's always a dude who's been in your inbox since like 2014,
Hey,
still
gorgeous.
saying, hey.
Good morning, beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh,
you
no, no,
know
no, no,
And
no.
then
My favorite one. My favorite one. Grand Rising. Man, if you know Grand Rising damn biscuits out the fucking oven, get the fuck up out of here
I
with that
can't
shit.
stand a grand rising motherfucker. I
Shit. Grand Rising
cannot.
goddamn biscuits. Shit.
you ain't
Rising
bought a
what?
flip
Nigga, the
day,
biscuits is look, listen.
Rising.
you know what always get me though?
You're not
At
better than me.
around at around the 100th time of Hey Beautiful, it's like, well, fuck you, bitch. I was just trying to fuck anyway. It's like,
Man, yeah.
Okay.
No, you
Okay.
know
No,
what?
right. He's like,
The
okay.
bold. If you got the bold ones, they finna FaceTime. I mean, they finna call you. Like what?
now that shit right there is next level creep.
Yeah, yeah. That's next level harasser right there.
Yo, like niggas just random, like you don't know who this is, nigga. Why are you trying to call on Messenger?
Right.
Are you okay?
Just wake up to 15 missed calls. Like what? What is going on here?
I can't handle that shit. I can't handle that shit, bruh.
Yo, but this lady I'm telling y'all about, man, apparently enough of a ruckus has started where I tried to go back to that post. It's no longer there.
I
They
was
got
about
her
to, hey,
about
bro,
it.
you got
They
the
got
link
her
us,
about
bro.
it. I'm almost certain they reported the hell out of that post because it was. Now I do appreciate a couple dudes who were in the comment section like, "Oh shit, you got me in here for real."
Yo,
It's
you
like, you know
caught, you
what, man?
caught.
It's like, you know what, man? I accept you for standing in your truth. You know what? You can. You're
You
wrong.
ain't got no choice. The proof right there in front of you.
But yo, can you imagine though? Because it's kind of like how Kanye just recently threw a random ass shot at Chris Paul. Like, can you imagine waking up the next day and like she's just standing over you, just looking at you? It's like,
So who's
like, so you running these inbox streets, huh? Hmm.
Damn.
Okay. So what you finding out in these inbox streets? Where you
you
at? What you doing?
and you know what's crazy, Jay? The nigga
What's
was
that?
she was to show him the freaking thread. he will see his name in the inbox and be like, "That ain't me, bro. Somebody made a fake page. What you
Yo,
talking?"
cool.
Right.
Cool. I ain't gonna even front with you. When I was back in the day, when I was that dirty nigga, I did that shit. If you caught me, you was gonna have to take me to the scene of the crime and make me touch everything that I touched because I was just gonna keep telling you, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, but I see you in the pictures. Like, I don't know who you're looking at.
That ain't me,
Look,
man.
look, what Cat Williams? Hold on, what Cat Williams say? Cat Williams say, nigga, it's you. I can see you. I'm looking right at you.
It's like, yo, I don't know what
I
to tell
can
you.
see you.
I remember a girl told me, I know what your phone number is, and I seen your number in her phone. It's like, man, you must be talking to somebody else. And she hung up, right? And then called me right back. I said, why you hung up on me? She said, to make sure it was your number, nigga. I was like, man, I don't know. You probably just dialed my number back. That wasn't my number in her phone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, it is the length of freaking lying that niggas will go through to
Oh
get
my
telling you.
man.
Telling you.
first one I saw is this lady was in the car, literally watching her freaking husband running across a field back to the house. Like, she's recording him. She's like, look at him running now. I just seen him come out of her house. She comes in the house. He's on the couch pretending to be asleep. She's like, that's
I've seen that.
running.
I've seen that.
He was like, what you talking about? Ain't nobody running, man. You trip. You always coming in with this bullshit.
I've seen that video. She said, I just saw you running on fucking video. I've seen that video.
Bro,
but I'm telling you, I got to a point, man. I got to an age where I was like, yo, this lying shit is way too much work, man.
It's too much work and it never plays out the way you think it is.
Yeah, it never fucking plays out. No, never.
When I literally started telling women, when I wasn't looking for a relationship, and I started telling women that, I would get sometimes I would get the response of, you know what, I appreciate your honesty. I'm not looking for that, so I'm gonna fall back. It's like, you know what, I respect that. Cool, I ain't mad at that. But every once in a while, it would be a lady say, you know what, I do appreciate that honesty, and actually, I'm not really looking for a relationship. So, you know, if we like each other, let's just keep going until we don't like each other no more.
Pretty
all
much.
right, we can do that. We can do that. And I used to see a bunch of that shit when I was working at Applebee's as a bartender. And niggas like trying to send drinks to the other end of the bar with a lady or something. And she would tell me when I bring the drink over there, she was like, what you know about it? I was like, look, I'm just the middleman, baby. I don't know nothing. She was like, all right. she was like, if his hand don't tell it, if I don't see it around his finger, if I don't see like the ring that isn't the ring around his finger and all that, I give him a conversation. But I'm gonna take this free drink though.
Every time.
I'm gonna tell you a story because I know I told it to J.E.'s. I'm not sure if I told it to Cool. I was in Baltimore. I spent 8 months in Baltimore last year on the job, right? A lot of good food, but it was a rough ass time, right? So I'm staying at this Hampton Inn, brand new Hampton Inn, right at the edge of Baltimore City and Baltimore County. So I get out of my rental, I go in and I'm waiting on the elevator. And this dude, he come in, he's standing there, he's like, yeah, got me a little situation upstairs. And I'm like, fucking care, bro. I just worked like 16 hours. So I'm like, hey, congratulations, bro. And it's like, yeah, well, how long you known her? I don't know, a couple weeks. She my wife's friend. How long has your wife known you? About 25 years. How long have you known your wife? About 20 years. Bro, don't go up there, bro.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do it.
Listen, bro, go home right now.
Yeah, just go home.
Go home.
Look,
You can
Lionel,
still save your marriage right now. Go home. Because your wife
is for him that night.
Oh, yo, look, I got fired for not playing along with some shit like that. And I know that's why I got fired. I was doing this industrial cleanup job. Like we cleaned up shit like steel mills and shit like that, right? So sometimes we'll be out for like weeks at a time. Cool. So, you know, everybody pretty much share a room unless you pay a little extra to get your own room. I ain't had the money like that. It was this one dude before we left Tuscaloosa. I was still living in Tuscaloosa. Before we left Tuscaloosa, I seen this dude hug all three of his daughters. I seen him hug and kiss his wife multiple times. I seen him come over there, get in the truck with the rest of us, go out, do everything. Second day, we in somewhere called Jessup, Georgia. Never heard of it before. And he was laying, we were both in the room. He was like, yo, I got some ladies coming through, man. So, when they come through, I'm gonna let you know. I'm not thinking anything else. I was like, all right, cool, man. I'll split when they get here. He was like, nah. I don't need you to go nowhere, man. Like, she got a friend, needs you to, run some interference. So like, look, man, I respect that. I understand the wingman game. I just ain't with it, man. I'm good. It's like, nah, man, just come on, sit in. It's like, look, my man, you seen what I'm doing. You've heard me talk to my wife, all of that. You get that. It's like, all right, man, whatever. And when I walk out of the room, I realize like this nigga really just said, all right, man, whatever, because I don't want to help him cheat. it's like I'm
No,
not
don't
just
say don't get in the middle of that shit. Don't get in the
it's
middle
like,
of that.
look, I'm not, it's not like I'm leaving out the room and saying, man, I'm about to call your wife. No, I'm not saying I'm telling anybody, but I'm also saying I'm not sticking around to help you fuck around. It's like, nigga, I don't even know you.
Yeah. Because
I'm
what
gonna,
they say,
I'm
fuck around
telling
and find out.
you, had him sit up all night biting his fingernails. He was nervous as shit.
He was.
Because I seen the women come through. I seen them walk through the lobby. And I'm sitting in the lobby. I'm talking to Keisha at the time anyway. And I looked at him and look, we're with your significant other, man. Look, that pillow talk, there's a whole bunch of shit you talking there. So I mean, who else am I gonna tell? so, so like it's like, yo, just seen the two ladies going to, fuck with my roommate. So I ain't think nothing of it. We talking about 3 minutes past and they walk right back out. And I'm looking like either that nigga is the fastest motherfucker performing or something went wrong in that room.
Oh no, he
Something went
canceled the
wrong.
whole. He
Something went
canceled
wrong.
it after you said no. He was like,
Something
nah,
went
bro.
wrong.
something something had to
Something went
go
wrong.
very wrong. And it had to go so wrong where that nigga said nothing else to me for the next week and a half. Next thing I
Yeah,
know,
something went wrong.
I get back to Tuscaloosa. They don't call me for a job for like a week. And then when they do call me, they tell me bring all my equipment. I was like, yeah, bring all my equipment anyway, to go to work. I wasn't thinking of it until I got there and said, hey, we don't think you're a good fit, man. So we're gonna have to let you go. I I didn't even think to ask, what do you mean I'm not a good fit? Because I can perform the duties, like I can do this shit. It's really easy work. It's cleaning up. I can do this. What do you mean I'm not a good fit? And then I started thinking about it, like, I don't gossip. Like these niggas sit around and gossip and do all this other shit. So that's why I wasn't a quote unquote good fit. I have no doubts that I got fired because I didn't help a nigga cheat.
I got another hotel story.
Right,
I've spent a
Lord.
lot of time from 2019 until now in hotels because I travel a lot. So,
right.
New York, New Jersey. I was at this
Ooh,
hotel so much, like the cleaning staff didn't speak English, but they knew how to say, "Hey, Lionel, what's up?"
playing around with your life though.
Right.
Fucking around in Newark like that.
Well, it was Avondale outside of Newark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, everybody, housekeeping knew me, managers knew me, GMs knew me, like everybody knew me because I was a third of their business for like 3 years. So no, seriously, like we were signing, $8,000-9,000 invoices every month to stay at this hotel, like 4 of us. So
Damn.
of course, is the more money you spend in a hotel, the more you stay, you just
Yeah.
get natural accommodations that the average guest can't get.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So I prefer to stay on the 3rd floor every time because out of 7 floors, you walk up a flight of steps, 2 flights of steps. You on the 3rd floor, the elevator was pretty quick. The ice machine was there and all of the suites were on the 3rd floor. So
Okay.
I had like room 301 was the suite. It was the presidential suite. It had everything in it. If it had a hot plate, it'd be an apartment. This hotel was like 5, maybe 600 square feet. And it had a 90-inch flat screen in it. Right?
Shit.
Damn.
Right? So 302 was just a double bedded room. Right? Okay. Just 2 double queen room, nothing fancy, right? So I'm here for 2-3 weeks at a time. So that come in handy. One Wednesday night, I get a knock on my door, and the dudes next door, it was 3 of them. They was like, "Hey, yo, just so you know, we're gonna be staying here. You know what I'm saying? But we get money, and there'll be a whole lot of bitches coming through here. So if we making a lot of noise, you know what I'm saying?
I know what
Okay, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then another knock, like maybe 3 or 4 hours later, 3 more dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing. Hey, we're gonna be in 302, bro. We're getting a lot of money, man. We get a lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? So we making a lot of noise. Just let us know, bro. I do not fucking care
At all, bro.
At all. Don't. This is a hotel.
And why y'all coming in threes,
bro? But I was like, I don't care.
What kind of group discount y'all using, man?
So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? First of all, 3 days they've been there, no bitches. Not a sound. You can hear a rat pissing on cotton. And there's a valid reason why. There's a valid reason why. 6 niggas to a room. It's 2 beds, 6 niggas. No couch. Where y'all sleeping?
I was gonna say.
Y'all is sharing beds in there, bro. So at this point, they catch me one night with an ice bucket. And all 6 of them outside, like the hotel room door, because they waiting on some girls. So they're like, "Hey, yo, man, what's up, man? You been in that room, man? Chop it up with us for a little bit while we wait on these hoes." It's Jersey. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? So I'm sitting there, I'm chopping it up with these guys. It's been 30 minutes, okay?
Nobody.
30 minutes, bro. Like, hey, man, we was wondering, bro, why you don't have no hoes in there, bro? What? Because I'm busy. My wife is married right now. my wife is at home. Like, I don't know. Like, bro, you must not be really getting no money. Bro, have y'all seen my?
I was gonna say you in the presidential.
Bro, y'all, it's 6 of y'all niggas in one room. Bro, I was like, well, man, y'all got it, man. I'm not finna argue with no Jersey nigga for one.
Oh hell,
true.
No. I'm not doing that
for nothing. So I'm like, yeah, y'all got it, man. I'm just here for work, so I ain't really on that type of time. You feel me? At this point, it's been 45 minutes. And I'm like, hey, where y'all hoes at, bro? And he was like, that's a great fucking question, yo. So, buddy he go in the room, and like everybody outside, like, man, you need hoes, man. You can't depend on them for nothing, bro.
Yo,
these hoes out here trying to get no money. They want a nigga to take care of them. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, there's 3 of y'all to a bed right now.
Before I get to this question I got from Melody, man, it reminds me of when I was still in high school, we did an honor band, right? And when you did an honor band, you would go to like whatever college it was for that year. You would do it for a week. You practice.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So Melody know what I'm talking about. Cool.
Yep.
We went to Stillman, and we had to learn how to play Flight of the Bumblebee, which is why I appreciated the fuck out of it when I seen it on Drumline. I was like, yo, I don't think y'all understand the complexity of this song and learning how to play it.
Flight of the Bumblebee, what I tell people is Flight of the Bumblebee is an E chromatic scale going up and down.
Oh my God.
That's really all it is.
Yo, and I'm thinking I'm on sousaphone, so most of my shit is easy that I've ever played. Not Flight of the Bumblebee. Not at all. So all of the high school students who were there for underband are staying in Stillman dorms. So me and the homie walked down to go outside one night, And we look across the way, and this is other dorm, and this other dude come down. He a college student. I'm gonna tell you about the little college party they had there too. He come down, he fresh as hell, he happy, nigga rubbing his hands and shit. So what's going on, fellas? So, it's like, nah, man, we chilling, what's good? He's like, man, got me a good one tonight. First thing I'm thinking is like, nigga, I don't even know you. Why are you
Why you
telling me
tell
this?
me?
Right.
The niggas who be broadcasting this shit, bro.
Why do you do that, bro?
Like, why are you sharing this with me? I don't know you, sir. so so he's sitting there waiting, me and the homie talking or whatever. We ain't thinking that about whatever this nigga's waiting on. Next thing we know, I'll never forget it. A 95, maybe 96 Ford Explorer, because I know what they look like. Pulled up, two women come down out the dorm, jump in the truck, and drive off. And the dude that was over there waiting, he throw his arms up. He's like, yo, what up? What up? and he was like, man, for real? That nigga gonna take all the bitches, ain't gonna take me with him? I was like, shit. He was like, damn, man, I took a shower for nothing. I was
What?
like,
You
yo,
took a shower for nothing.
like, yo, my man, why are you that open with strangers, man?
No, bro. The
I
funniest
didn't
thing,
ask for that information, man.
the funniest one I ever experienced, I was working at this place in freaking Montgomery called Dawes, North America, right? So, you know, at every warehouse, it's the one girl everybody trying to smash.
Every time.
So
Every time.
this older dude is like, yeah, man,
Hold on.
I finally got it.
Hold on.
I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I finally got her, man. When I get off, I'm go ahead, take her back to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Show her how we do it. And, you know, back in my day. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. I was like, I hope you have a good time. He was like, man, it ain't going to be nothing but lay down, wake up. What? I said, what that mean? I ain't going to be in there too long. You know, I'm just trying to get in, get out. You feel me, young blood? All right. I don't want to work here no more.
I don't, sir. Sir, I
on,
don't,
man.
sir.
Yo, Melody, what I wanted to ask is, I know the homies, we have guys, when is no secret that we've seen married dudes or dudes in relationships who try to get us to help them cheat. And I ain't gonna lie, once upon a time I've been that dude. I've helped some dudes cheat, especially when they
Just lost Melody.
offer me some money or some other stuff. Have you ever been in a situation where a relative or friend asks you to help them cheat or be a lookout for some shit?
I don't
Jay,
know.
we just lost Melody.
I was about to say she's been in a situation where her phone was about to die.
You know what? Hold up,
Well,
real quick.
listen.
Garnet, what do you want?
It has been 2 hours. So I'm gonna tell one more story and then we can cut it. J.E., we were supposed to get to your music, but I don't know what happened.
Oh no, it's all good. It's
So
all good.
I was in Philly. I was doing a job in Philly. It was Valentine's Day weekend. Bummed. Because I had all these plans, reservations, this whole date night plan. I had to go, work from
Word.
like the 12th to the 16th.
Word.
So I'm sitting in my hotel room because, like, what am I gonna do on Valentine's Day? Go shopping? No, nigga, I'm finna stay in here and I'm finna play Xbox all day. I'm gonna talk to my wife. I'm gonna send her some flowers,
Oh
and
hell yeah! There we go.
that's gonna be that, right?
Yes sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I'm there with two drivers who are married men. I have met their wives. They're married men.
Right.
Okay. So like I said, a lot of the invoices and stuff, I end up signing off on because I'm there and I know what, we're paying for, and they know that, ultimately I'm gonna decide what gets paid and what doesn't get paid. So certain things I'll usually let slide on the invoice. Like if you go downstairs to the hotel and you get like an $8 bag of chips and a drink or something and you charge it to your room, I usually let something like that slide. Or, if you order room service and you charge it to your room, I'll let one of those a week slide per person. That means I ain't got to take you out to dinner. Right?
Word.
I took a quick trip to Philly, like to get a cheesesteak, and because I was in Philly, because like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get me a real cheesesteak, right? So
yeah.
I went to get a Philly, and I came back, and the receptionist. She was like, hey, Lionel. I need you to sign off on some charges. Okay. Well, what you got? So I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the invoice. It's like, all right, room, dinner. Okay. And then I saw this Valentine's Day package.
Okay.
It was $145. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, all right, so what comes with the Valentine's Day package? What is this? Oh, she was like, oh, that's something we have for, couples who come in on Valentine's Day, and they spend the Valentine's Day with us. They can, we'll set them up, so they can enjoy their Valentine's Day.
Word.
And I'm like, Jenny, what comes in the fucking Valentine's Day package?
What is it?
She took a big ass breath. She was like, 2 steak dinners, 2 drinks, rose petals, massage oil, lube, and condoms.
Damn. Okay.
And I said, one of my drivers ordered this. And she was like, don't make me say it. And I was like, we already here. So like,
we here now. We here now, baby.
So you might as well give me so I can know why not. The 2 guys you came here with ordered this together. And they figured you wouldn't ask what it was and you just sign off on it. And it was like, what's a steak dinner cost here? And she was like, well, the most expensive one we have is like $45, and that comes with a 12-ounce steak, 2 sides, and a drink, and then an actual like alcoholic drink. So they wasn't trying to get a deal, because the 2 of them getting a steak dinner was $100.
Damn.
The other $45 is still not accounted for. Like,
still, right.
So I'm tripping at this point because we came to the same conclusion, right?
Yeah.
So, I didn't sign off on the charge. I couldn't in good conscience say that this was okay. So it charged to their credit card, right? So the next day, we're driving to the job. I'll never forget it because I had one of the Grand Cherokees, and I was fucking with the system. And one of the drivers was like, "So you really don't like us anymore, do you?" And it's Monday morning. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I got hit with a $145 charge. You said you were going to take care of us this weekend. And I'm like, what $145 charge? And he was just like, I just don't understand why I have to pay $145 and I'm here on work. And the other driver, at this point, he's quiet and he's like, yeah, Lionel, you know what? That really wasn't fair. You should sign off on that charge. And now it's us 3 in the car. So I feel like, I'm just about to say it. And it's going to be awkward as hell for the rest of the trip. I'm not signing off. Heritage is not signing off for steak dinners, lube, condoms, massage oil, and fucking rose petals.
Look, you know what? Look, we're about to go, but I know I wanted to, just only because you brought this up. I know you specifically, Lana, will appreciate this because of your position and where you've worked. When I was working at McElroy, flatbed trucking company, great company, by the way. I had no idea that company was going to be that good. This guy said that he was the person who had to sign off on what is it, the EFF checks. Cool. So sometimes, like you said, we have checks out there. We need to do certain things, like you need to escort or some shit like that. So he got a call one day from a lady saying that I was told that I can call this number and I can get my money. And the dude was like, I don't know, you might have the wrong number. Who are you looking for? And she told him the name. She was like, well, I know who that is. He's one of our drivers. She was like, well, yeah, that's who gave me this check. He was like, what check? Like, she said it's something that said EFS. He was like, yeah, we give out those checks. He's like, well, I need my money. He was like, you know what? Give me a number. Let me call you back. So he went to his boss. He said, hey, we got a situation. We had a driver out there who tried to pay an escort with an EFS check. He was like, well, we don't use escorts here. We all the loads that we get, we don't need an escort to show us, where we going or whatever. He said, no. He tried to pay for an escort. The boss said, no, I know what you're saying. We don't use escorts here. He's like, sir.
You thinking about an oversized load?
Yeah.
He said, sir.
Yes, escort.
This has. He said, this has nothing to do with the kind of load that you think it has to do with. So, he said, what are you talking about? He said, all right. He said, let me put it in plain terms for you. There's a lady on the phone who has performed a sexual service for one of our drivers, and she want her money. He said, oh, you mean an escort? He said, well, call her back. Tell her we can't do nothing about that. It's like, yo, y'all deal with some shit in them offices, man, that I couldn't imagine. Truckers out here trying to get over on y'all, man.
Bro, truckers be doing the fucking most, bro. Like I said, our company is doing a job right now in West Virginia. So before we even sent our guys out there, I know every hotel on that route, every fuel stop on that route that take our cars and all that stuff, right? A driver fucking called me one time. I was like, hey, I need every hotel in a 50-mile radius, and I need it in the next 15 minutes. Okay. Number one. Hello. How are you? Number two, I see where you are.
Right.
And there's a hotel there. Number three, they have availability because I've made the reservations. So what's the issue? Well, I feel like you guys aren't being transparent with us.
What?
I said, nigga, if you don't go check it,
you don't get off this phone, man.
You don't get off my motherfucking phone.
I'm dead.
Transparency.
Yeah, man, I knew if anybody you would appreciate that one, man.
Man, that was great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are going to call it an episode. We appreciate y'all listening to us. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I never forgive them in third grade for giving Josh for that giant candy cane for saying Merry Christmas. Enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode.
Bro, chill. Hey, just know any little kids that y'all got and they gotta say a Christmas speech on Sunday, let them damn kids say that Merry Christmas and be on and give them that bag of oranges.
Come on.
With the apple, the mushy ass fucking apple, the oranges, the fucking nuts that nobody eats.
Come on,
man. And let the kids don't spend all day in church. So, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. A good comment is what we prefer, but if you say something bad, say it with your motherfucking chest, because ain't no scrubs on this podcast. Melody had to dip. Thank you for stopping by. I really hope Sean is enjoying splitting the bill with you. And Braylon, Jays, thank you guys for coming. Lionel. This is But Peep This podcast. We will see y'all, I don't know, next week if we feel like it.
Word.
I don't know. We'll see y'all when we see y'all.
Word.
I got bookcase. That's all.